That's right, bitch. It's Wiagwa. Next.
Oni-chan! Daisuki!
Oh my god.
Oni-chan!
Okay, Stuffy.
Anime is trash and so am I.
One man.
I don't know. I don't know anything.
Well, that's true, but bio.
You all suck. Watch my YouTube channel.
And today we have a special guest with us.
Hey,
I can never
gamers.
pronounce your name. Kardiamente.
Just refer to me as cardiac arrest.
Cardiac arrest.
There.
Kardiamente. Kardiamente.
His name is Killer Queen Cardiac Arrest. It's a
That's one
Jojo
hell of a
fan.
stand name. Killer Queen, cardiac arresto! Stando!
It just reaches through your chest and just rips out your heart. Yeah, sure. Just.
Yeah. Did I hit record?
Reach the power of my
No,
stand!
I did hit stream, but it's not. Oh, I had it on pause. That's why.
Yeah, we're not on air. I'm sitting here wondering: are we improving? Or...
Okay, I am refreshing because it should have started.
I'll go on YouTube and check.
It has started.
Okay, it started. It just wasn't showing. All right, now that technical difficulties are done. Today we have some bad news. The EU decided to fucking ban memes.
Oi,
That's
mate,
right.
you got a license for that meme, mate?
Oy vey!
Execute Article 13.
Execute.
Here's the thing: the EU can't even press F to pay respects.
Execute.
You need a license for that, dude.
No, because pressing F is not copyright.
No,
So you can hit. They can do the F.
no, I'm sure someone could probably copyright it.
They can't X to Sean though.
Because one of the other articles also state you can't quote other like links without no, you can't like quote articles without paying a tax.
Yeah, that to me that one was extremely stupid because it affects dissemination of information.
Now here's all you have to
Like
do. Here's what you have to do. You got to go make an article that just has a whole bunch of very generic sentences. And then anytime someone says those generic sentences, say you are violating this trademark, you are quoting my article.
Up right there, criminal
EU
scum.
is basically one giant scam on a government level.
Like-
It's just
Well, it's probably one of the worst things I've ever seen.
This
Like, as much as I want to meme about it being they're banning memes, it's way
more
worse than that.
Just memes. If it was just
well, they're more
memes-
like they're banning free speech and political dissent,
Well-
but you know we won't get into that.
Here's the
No,
thing.
let's not even say banning free speech because the EU has never had free speech. It's illegal in Germany to actually identify as a Nazi. Like,
I think the EU is
illegal.
actually just a Jewish conspiracy. I'm saying it now.
I
Yeah.
mean,
Yeah.
I think it's a good thing so Germany, so stereotypes can't pop up.
yeah, but
Just on that alone?
well, like denying the Holocaust, even joking around,
Yeah.
is illegal in Germany. And yeah, that
Holy
makes
heck.
sense.
It's illegal in the UK
But-
too, apparently with Dankula.
You can't even make a
No,
joke
he
about
never
it.
denied the Holocaust.
He just
And
made a
yeah, that was
Holocaust
fucking
joke.
retarded.
Yeah.
He just taught his dog Nazi pug tricks, and he's the one who's getting in
Here's the
trouble.
thing, all they wanted to do was play their video games.
Yeah, like the biggest issue that everyone seems to be neglecting is with the link tax. It hampers the fuck.
Flat out,
Well,
it
it's
just
not
hampered
even-
speech.
It's hampering dissemination of information too.
Yeah, it's
Like-
like the link tax is so retarded. You have to pay for propaganda.
You have
Yeah,
to pay. Yeah,
You
That's
I know
unironically
you are
have
aware
to.
that
You
I know
unironically have to pay
or
for
and hear me
propaganda.
out. You can buy a VPN from
Well,
Russia.
actually, no. Actually, here's the thing. I was seeing a video about
and
a
those two.
I was seeing a video by a guy called Computing Forever, and he said eventually they're probably just going to start banning VPNs as well.
Oh yeah.
So if they start banning VPNs, what then? You're just going to have to find a way to create your own internet.
I mean, we can pretty much go ahead and say it. Sargon's channel's kind of fucked at this point.
That is true. That is factual.
Because his live streams were literally just reading the news.
Yep.
Oh boy.
Well, everything he does quotes an article.
Yeah.
Like, here's the thing.
And it has to.
Here's the thing. He will have to eventually leave the EU if he wants to keep his channel or keep doing what he's doing. Like, it got to the point that he can no longer be an advocate inside the EU to change the EU. He would have to go outside the EU.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the thing with Sargon of Akkad, he's also part of a political party now, so they can't exactly...
Well...
Political party.
Depending on what happens, like, if they get a full Brexit and not the current bullshit that they have, they can bypass Article 13.
I don't get why they're pussyfooting around this fucking Brexit. People voted, they want Brexit, just do it. Stop this pussyfooting around. Just do it for the
because the EU is like a $12 trillion economic bloc.
I can almost buy that.
Yeah, well, you work in the army, Unknown. Like, of course you can afford that. You risk your life for country. They just give you money by the boatload.
No, I'm just fucking...
Like, the thing is, it's one of 3 economic zones that... It's one of the top 3 economic zones.
Oh, what the hell?
Actually, I think Google can probably buy a 12th of that.
I mean, it's the same reason we don't let California fucking secede.
No, I think it would be a good thing. Just let California succeed and then block them off from the U.S.
Or
I mean, they are the thing is, they're kind of the 5th largest economic zone.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Like, that's...
So you're cool with California. Boo.
But they're basically some of the dumbest fucks in all.
Yeah, I'm not saying I'm pro California. I'm just saying they are the 5th largest economic zone.
No, you're pro California.
That's because of the people that are in there. It's YouTube, Twitter, Facebook.
Yeah,
all
exactly. It's Silicon Valley and Hollywood.
Here's all you have to do is let them secede, and then invade them. Done.
Or we could just, accept the idea that they want it split into 3 separate states. Solves all our problems there.
I mean, I'm all for the proposed state of Jefferson.
Oh. Yeah, I'm all for the Trapno state. Does that count?
Oh God!
Hey, it'll be a glorious utopia.
Yes. Where everyone gets blowjobs every day.
What concerns me about this Article 13 is what they're going to use for algorithm bots. I think that's the thing that concerns me the most.
Yeah, well, I actually, I made a comment on one of Computing for his video. Like, I'm calling it now. The EU is going to become Skynet, and the next World War is going to be fighting the machines and bots for memes.
That's completely wrong, because that would imply the EU goes forward in progress. They don't. They don't.
Yeah, I mean, we're talking about the caliphate here, man. They're going to go backwards.
Okay, that's fair. They're more of a waffle than Belgium.
If you've been keeping track of things in the EU for the past 2 years, this was just inevitable.
Oh, I knew this was inevitable. I just didn't know they would actually do it. Yeah. Apparently they did.
But yeah.
I honestly was not expecting them to be that stupid.
Medicare said it right. Every time you go, you can't be that fucking retarded.
Somebody goes and proves you wrong.
EU takes that as a challenge.
Yeah.
And what up to you?
Yeah.
Freaking EU making fun of us for net neutrality. Now they can't even talk on the fucking internet.
No, dude, like the best thing is actually going to be, since we've already mentioned them, Sargon's doing a live stream on Sunday, and Medicare's going to stream snipe it.
Oh God.
What
it's going to go
say Medicare's
well.
going to do that?
He stated that he was either going to like stream it on his channel or he's going to stream snipe it. Like
I'm sure he'd stream it on his. No,
yeah,
what
because
they should do is this: have Medicare stream Sargon stream and Sargon stream Medicare stream.
No,
Oh
what's happening is no, it's even worse. Fucking V's going to stream Medicare stream of Medicare streaming Sargon stream.
Let's just get a fucking loop, you know, and just have the sound on so that it just keeps playing the sound, getting ever more echoey and worse.
Well, what's so fucking dumb is they really should just like talk about it if they're going to do this shit. Like, let's have some internet blood sports.
I'm not sure about that one, Dio.
I don't care for internet blood sports.
I love internet blood.
I mean, if like you say like this is like completely out there for the EU,
As long as it doesn't result in a tie.
Okay, we in America, we may have people that are part of Antifa and go assault people, and then when they finally get taken to court, found guilty, and all they had to do was pay a $1 fine. We may have that. Africa,
but at least we don't have a bunch of fucking Laotians raping people.
Hold on.
Allahu Akbar!
Enough! I was saying, and Africa may have those farmers that get attacked based off their ethnicity. The white farmers, you know?
I mean, you're really downplaying beheaded.
Yeah, there's that. Everyone may have that. At least it's a crime over in Africa. Now, let's take a look at Sweden and stuff in the EU. The freaking grooming gangs.
Sweden is a shithole.
In the EU?
Otaku, those weren't grooming gangs. Those were cultural enrichment gangs.
Yep.
Here's the thing. People spoke out against the grooming gangs, and they were the ones arrested for hate speech and put in prison.
Well, it's because if you don't want your child to get fucked up the ass by some packy, then you're the racist.
We may have some really shitty stuff, but there's nothing that compares to fucking EU right now.
Yeah.
Because the people that are going and doing the raping and killing and kidnapping and torture, all that shit, you talk about them at all, you are committing hate speech and get sent to prison. You are the one in trouble.
Let's not forget that there's a Scotsman facing serious jail time for walking in public with a potato peeler.
Hey,
oh my god.
Hey, Karn, are you here?
Yeah, hello?
You just haven't talked this whole time.
Probably because you guys won't stop talking over each other. So, yeah, maybe you ought to shut up.
Why don't you shut up?
No, you.
No, you shut up. No, you, man. Reverse order.
No, here's the thing. There's nothing you can say that other countries have done worse than the EU. Except maybe North... I'm not sure how the North Korea's internet is right now. Because I remember they did get more internet access than 10 websites now.
I mean...
Yeah, Kim Jong-un's trying to go on the straight and narrow because he's afraid that, Mr. Trump will blow his country to smithereens.
Okay,
so I don't know how much freedom of speech, or not freedom of speech. I don't know how much freedom they have when it comes to the internet and everything.
So Kardiamente, what about you? What do you have to say to this?
So the EU banning memes?
Yeah, what do you have to say to him? You haven't spoken, so I think we should all just, give you a chance to talk, maybe.
Well, I mean, I'm in the United States, so they can ruin themselves as much as they want, but I guess that's their problem. They got to deal with that.
Well, I mean, it is a little bit our problem as well. Because they're probably going to change all the websites.
The EU is already falling apart already.
Time to move.
Honestly, Google's probably just going to region block a lot of shit.
I would not be surprised if they just region block. They probably would.
Like, Gigux fucked, but I don't care.
Gigux live in the EU.
He's in the UK, right?
Yeah. Well, he bounces between countries.
Yeah, I was about to say, I don't think he's in the EU. Is he?
he lives in the UK, in America, and in Thailand. Like
that fucking YouTuber
actually has
money.
residences in all three.
So basically, you just walk. He could just waltz over to America and just stay there.
Well, it's less that and more. There's probably a decent chunk of his subscriber base who's just not going to be able to see his material anymore.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and that's
because anime is copywritten material.
Oof.
Oh no.
This is so sad. Press F for Giguk's channel.
So basically, Giguk is fucked because he's probably losing 30% of his subscriber base.
I would not say 30%. No.
I would say almost half.
Wow.
I wouldn't say that much.
That's very solid evidence.
Like
right
honestly, talking about this, we need Mudon on who lives in the EU and could probably give us some insight to it.
Yeah, but that's assuming you can actually make this live stream.
Oh my god. It's one of those things like people keep saying the United States should stay out of other countries. But here's the problem. Every time we turn our backs on a country and every time we pull out of a place, it just gets fucked. Just massively fucked.
Because you don't
Usually
finish the
when you
job.
stay in that you get fucked.
I stand by that. We don't finish the job thing.
If you'd stayed in those countries for more than 100 years, you would have seen permanent change. But you just pulled out after a couple of years. You're supposed to stay in, not pull out.
At least spend 30 years there, at least.
Look, we wouldn't have pulled out if they had leg locked, but they didn't. So
I was about to say that, you motherfucker. The U.S. pullout game is pretty strong.
Pull and pray.
But here's the thing. Everyone keeps saying the U.S. should stay out. So when we pull out and go away, then it goes to shit. And then people are like, oh, why didn't you stay in? I was like, well, you wanted us to go out.
Here's the thing. Like, really, we need to stop electing boomers. That's just period.
We need to stop electing people that have lots of melanin.
Oh my god.
Electing play Despacito.
And then people that have low testosterone.
Alexa for president? Oh my god.
Oh,
redacted, play redacted.
Okay. People
Let's
that
do
have
sex all over again.
Just, people with the perfect genetics called blonde hair and blue eyes.
So basically the Aryan race. Fantastic.
You mean the high elves?
I'm actually playing as the high elves right now. How did you know?
No, high elves have brownish hair with amber or green eyes.
You're right, we're too stupid.
Basically, we need Super Saiyans.
As soon as I said that, I opened a
I'm sorry,
comment
Vegeta for president?
Someone replied to me on the Hitler video.
Say what again there, Kardiamente?
I'm sorry, but Vegeta for president?
Oh, yeah.
Don't put him next
Ultimate
to the nuclear
Tsundere.
launch
Don't
one,
worry.
Dude, Vegeta is the nuclear fucking missile.
Oh yeah, that's true. He'll
No,
destroy
here's
the
the
planet.
thing. Just remember, once the presidential elections get closer, I'm running for president video.
Oh my god, I could imagine Vegeta is Trump and Zamasu is fucking Hillary Clinton or something.
Oh, for God's sake.
Deleting fucking emails, deleting mortals, trying to get rid of the evidence that he's been deleted. That he deleted over 33,000 mortals.
Rape is bad.
Don't save the video.
You're gonna get us demonetized.
No, I'm not saying don't get us demonetized.
My money.
That's going to be a future
Boy,
video.
my shekels.
I told them about a future video, and he's talking about it.
Not my rubles.
To be fair, it's 2 years out.
Not my Minecraft emeralds.
All right then.
Oh no, I'm losing all my rupees.
Oh no!
I'm just
let's
kind of
just say-
sitting there going, "Is Hillary Clinton going to run in her with her walker?"
All right.
I think Hillary Clinton is dying at the moment.
Basically, she's gonna have one of those fucking masks on. What is it? The respirators or some shit.
She's gonna be
She's
used
just a
all
female
over
Darth
Vegas.
Vader.
Honestly, that would not surprise me.
But here's the thing.
Dude, I'm surprised she lived through the 2016 election.
But here's the thing: besides for losing and not finishing the job, did Adolf actually do anything wrong?
Oh boy. You know, actually, the thing is, by now, Hillary Clinton is going to be so fucking... Instead of having her tumble down as, like, the fucking meme, it's... that. What is that smell every time you're near her? Like, she fucking shits her diaper or something?
Dude, like, she looks like she's about to fucking die.
That's because she is.
She failed, so the evil lizard people aren't giving her her immortality pills anymore.
Yeah, exactly. Oh wait, she was immortal? Shit.
Like, I'm pretty sure she just stopped worshipping Malik or whatever that demon owl was named.
No, she just stopped drinking semen.
Such high IQ for IQ of 220 from drinking semen.
I still love that article.
Fulfill your duty.
Every day, like every couple of weeks, I find a new article where they keep saying the benefits of drinking semen, and it's just so funny to watch.
And the thing is, unironically, there is some scientific evidence for there to be benefits for women drinking their semen, but it has nothing to do with IQ, though. It's all just a bunch of fucking antidepressants in a fucking liquidy package.
Yep, freaking sperm helps you with your fucking depression, apparently. And it's also very good in nutrition.
Apparently, it's good for your skin, too.
I mean, that's probably the reason men are getting happier while women are getting more depressed.
They're drinking.
Like, every year, the number of people who identify as bisexual goes up.
Oh boy.
Giggity.
Giggity, giggity.
But that's just because of the indoctrination.
The indoctrination of getting fucked over by society.
Master slave mentality?
Most definitely.
The natural state.
I'm pretty sure it's slave daddy mentality.
All right.
I mean, morality.
Should we go to the next topic finally?
Oh, yes, please.
Jojo's Bizarre Adventure, Part 5.
I'll be the
Why the fuck is Giorno's outfit pink?
Yo, why the hell does hair look like pizza mozzarella, though?
Why the hell do I not know
That's
anything
always
about
been the
Part
case.
5?
Okay.
Me either, man.
First thing you need to know is Giorno's outfit. Giorno's design was based off of Prince.
Okay, I think the first thing I need to know is who Giorno is. Is that some kind of
It's a
pizza
pizza
delivery?
place.
It's not delivery.
Yeah,
He's
definitely.
Giorno
like half
Giovanni.
Japanese, half Italian, half English son.
So is he a pizza or is he the leader of Team Rocket and Ash's dad? Which one is it?
He's Ash's
He's
dad, that's who he is.
Basically,
Dio's son.
yeah.
He's the only person more immortal than Ash is.
No, it's DiGiorno's son's father.
Giorno Giovanni. So basically, Giovanni is secretly a stand user.
Jesus
What?
Christ.
That
Wait, does
explains
that mean
the
the Giovanni
immortality.
clan are fucking, like, stand users among being
Giovanni
vampires?
is so
Dude.
manly, he fucking wrestles Machamp barehanded and then wins.
Dude,
You
no.
know how fucking strong Machamp and them
Yeah.
are?
Yeah, you know what? There's always that theory that Giovanni is Ash's dad, right? So basically, Ash secretly has a stand, and it's the most powerful thing ever.
This is why power scaling makes no sense. Because the freaking Machamp can lift a mountain with each arm, and Giovanni beat him.
In a wrestling match.
Yes.
He's the Chad.
That's like the ultimate Chad status.
He's like there's like those supervillains who like put like genes from other creatures in them or whatever. He basically just put a shitload of Machamp genetics into him.
No,
Like he
Oh, boy.
Oh man,
It's
you can make like a
very
Pokemon
obvious how it
super-
worked.
basically I can imagine like this. Giovanni basically he put Machamp.
Hey, my
Machamp-
personal
yeah.
trap is here.
He put Machamp
Hey,
genetics.
Hey!
Yeah,
What's
basically.
up?
Basically, Giovanni put Machamp genetics into him, and then he learned how to control his body like Tien from Dragon Ball, who could grow 4 arms or 2 extra arms, right? So he could
also split himself. If I remember correctly, he could also split himself. It's called the multi-form technique.
Yep.
In
Sorry.
Pokemon, he's unironically a hilarious fucking villain.
Oh boy.
I'm a little lost. What are you guys talking about?
Pokemon. Giovanni from Pokemon, how he
We just got done with the trap.
We're talking about Mickey Mouse from Star Wars, sorry.
Yeah, basically, Mickey Mouse from Star Wars.
I'm half an evil corporation.
Okay, we said we were going to talk about Part 5 JoJo's, and then, like, not even a minute later, we got into
Wait, Mickey Mouse is a JoJo stand?
Basically, Giovanni.
Probably.
Giovanni has his own stand. That's how he's able to wrestle things like
I'm
Machamp.
gonna kick your ass!
Oh, no, Goofy, no! Don't do that! Don't stick that in there, Goofy!
You can't make that voice. It's copyrighted.
Oh, no! Fuck you!
You gotta pay the toll, bitch.
I noticed that the moment you say it's copyrighted, everybody does it.
God forbid.
Fuck you, bitch!
I'm getting me out against your country.
Oh,
So that-
no, Mickey, no!
Giovanni is
that last
Ash's mom,
podcast
Mr.
was-
Mime.
We have infected the chat with cancer.
I killed him, and I'll do it again.
That last
Someone
podcast
needs
was
to,
really fun.
someone needs to
I
start
wish I
talking
didn't
about
miss it.
EA games.
I don't know who this is.
Battlefield 5 beta sucks.
So yeah,
I've seen it.
Kevin, you ought to go into Necro server. They got a lot of your personal favorite trap going on in there.
Oh, it has a server? I didn't even fucking know that.
You didn't know Necro has a server?
Yeah, dude,
No.
Necro server is one-stop
Like,
shop
I-
for all of your NSFW needs.
Oh, boy.
Whoop.
I usually don't go on Discord a lot, so I don't really know who has a Discord or not.
You said we're going to talk about fall 2018?
Oh, that.
Yeah,
What,
I
me?
thought that's
Oh,
what
the
we
fall
were
of Rome,
going
yeah.
to be
So
doing.
anyways.
Yeah. So, the fall of Rome 2018,
Yeah.
it all started when they gave women rights.
Uh-huh.
All started when the Mongolians
That's when
were
it
in-
fell.
Yep. They should have just done the trap no state. It's the answer to everything, really.
Women ruin
That's
everything.
everything is traps.
They're the only thing that exists are the only genders are men and men without dicks.
It's men without penises.
That's what I just said, you dumbass.
No, you said men without
No.
Yeah.
Like,
Okay. So,
Guys are triggered. Stop getting triggered.
Yeah, I know, right?
No.
Man, I'm really pissed at my professor at my college because he made me.
Should we start getting into seasonal anime?
I'm pulling up the
Yes.
list right now.
Yeah, so what happened there?
I'm sharing
Yeah.
screen.
Yeah. Kevin, what happened?
Oh my god. Dude,
Yeah,
the
like-
first two are going to immediately make this a lot of fun to talk about.
So Kevin, what happened? What'd you
How
say?
we do like Smash or
So,
Pass
like-
for this?
Okay. One at a
Oh
time.
my God.
Kevin, please.
So the reason why I missed the podcast last time was because I was doing a bunch of like homework for my classes, and my sociology teacher and anthropology teacher sent me an email saying, "You know all that work you did for the past couple of days? Yeah, we're not going to give you a grade, and it's optional. I forgot to tell you about that." And I know how I give you like a really strict deadline and saying like these are all the points you can get. Fuck that. You're not gonna get graded for it. It's optional. Fuck you. I was like, yeah, all that work for nothing.
Shit.
Yeah,
Kevin,
it's
this is
like,
why you should read the fine print. But
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
No,
it said, first off, it said it was going to be turned in. There's a turn-on feature on, like, you know, like because we have an app where we turn the assignments in, and it said turn it in at this allotted time. And so when I did that, it's like, oh no, you don't have to turn it in. I forgot to tell you, it's optional, you know, and it's not even for a grade anyways. It's
That sounds like he
semi-grade.
did that on purpose, man.
And so like all that wasted time.
I feel too lazy to put how many anime I've actually watched.
Listen, I have a whole list. Let me go get my thing real quick.
No, I'm only at 128, and I've seen well over 700. So it's going to take a while to document it all in my anime list.
Fuck, I don't even have them now. I wonder if I should make that.
Fuck my anime list. Fuck
Yeah.
it.
We were going to do a seasonal anime. Should we start?
I mean,
Finally?
Yeah.
Because the first
like
thing
I was
is,
sitting there going, we could do the smash or pass, but like the first 4 are so much conversation.
Sword Art Online Season 3, which is supposed to be 52 episodes long.
Yeah, 52 fucking episodes.
By the way,
Sword
I've
Art
got the
Online.
novels, and it's like 10 volumes. This arc is like 10 volumes long.
Oh yeah,
We're doing
52
fall.
episodes is not going to cover this arc.
You know, I like the new characters in there. We got Kirito, we got blonde Kirito, we got blonde Asuna. I'm excited.
Yeah,
Here's the
blonde
thing.
Kirito is going to be black-haired Kirito's love interest. They're adding yaoi now.
Oh Christ!
Excellent.
And another AI.
Oh.
Oh yeah, like we don't have
Basically
enough
waifu bot.
Waifu bot.
Oh, it is blonde
2018.
Asuna. It unironically is just blonde
Like, I remember
Asuna.
that correctly. The premise
Here's
is
the
that
thing,
he's
though.
trapped in another virtual world again, but he's not really sure of it because like
It's-
Asia.
It's pretty fucking terrible, but
Basically,
it
what
shows you
happened
how
is-
much better Reki
Basically-
Kawahara has gotten.
It's basically Asuna season 2 status, basically.
No, basically what happened is that he got badly injured and he got like hooked up to this machine, and they're trying to they're using his brain to like make AI robots or some shit. I wasn't paying attention.
Because Kirito's he's so good at video games. If you just study his brain, you make better video games.
This is- there is no possible way to explain how this arc goes because it's Sword Art Online. That's all I need to say. But it's going to be great to watch because you're going to have fucking new.
Doesn't he go to like a magic night school for a good portion of the light novels?
No,
Yes, he
Stuffy,
does.
It doesn't matter that it's Sword Art Online, and it doesn't matter that all the shit that's been happening is bad up until now. It has a chance to get good. Right,
I mean,
One Man
what about-
If you
Cast?
ignore all the
Hold
bad
on.
parts,
They
you
have
see it
Mother's
for what's
Rosario.
good about it.
What? What'd you say there, one man?
They have We have Mother's Rosario, which is
No,
you know,
One
That
Man
arc is
Cast. I was
fucking
making
garbage. Get the hell out of
reference to.
I know you were making reference to. I'm just saying.
Yeah,
on the
Mother's
side there.
Rosario was pretty not shit.
It's meh.
It was a good.
I like
meh.
the, I
Oh,
like
no,
the
I like it.
But it's
Like it showed that Reki Kawahara had gotten better.
No, here's the thing. I actually
like the
thought
part
the
with the
last
super
one
raids.
was good, and hilariously enough, all you had to do was get rid of Kirito.
Well, that and
Wow.
here's the
one
one
job.
issue.
What?
When they showed AIDS Girl in IRL, it's like, yeah, now I don't care because it's obvious you're just trying to get sympathy from me.
Whoa, hey, man, it ain't AIDS.
They'll
It's
just
super
try to
AIDS.
manipulate your emotions, and it's
See,
like,
it's super AIDS.
The thing about using melodrama is the moment the viewer figures it out, it's not going to work.
Yep.
It's why I don't like Mario Okuda's fucking work.
It's why I don't like Berserk. They use too much melodrama.
Oh, wow.
Oh no,
my
wife left me.
Can you really call what Berserk does melodrama?
Yeah.
Like, it's literally just
I mean,
what the
that's
fuck.
fine, but-
Here-
Ended on
Stuffy,
melodrama.
Stuffy,
What are you
Stuffy,
talking
Stuffy,
about?
Stuffy.
Shit, right
Okay,
down
okay,
there.
one at a fucking time. God
Okay,
damn.
Stuffy. Do you remember the love scene at the end of Berserk?
You mean where it turned into Idolmaster?
You know.
That shit was pretty dope when like the 5 of them got together on stage and started singing.
No, I meant the love scene off at the end of the Berserk anime, the first one.
You should have just said that if you wanted to get a laugh track.
So basically, it turned into a high school romance comedy.
No, it was a romance, but
Tell
it
me
wasn't
why.
high school.
No, everything is high school. Everything.
One Piece is high school, but not Berserk.
I mean, there's also that love scene during the Black Swordsman arc.
Wait, didn't the Black Swordsman arc not even get animated?
Nope.
No,
I
it
mean, we
didn't.
gotta say that Berserk has the best.
I mean, we're just going to
to.
say it didn't get animated because we like to pretend that 2016 and 2017 didn't happen.
Oh no,
What's
I thought
that?
no, it was Berserker Armor that didn't get animated.
No, that got animated too. It just looked like shit.
No, I thought
Ashkuro.
Like getting up to the Berserker armor did not get animated. What? Like there was some important part I remember got chopped out of the anime. I don't remember which one it was.
The Lost Children's arc.
Yeah.
Oh.
That was a great arc, by the way.
Yeah.
I haven't seen Berserk.
Also, you had lesbian demons, so...
All I remember is that there was a love scene at the end of the old Berserk.
Yes.
Yeah.
A very passionate, romantic.
It had the best love triangle.
Dude,
no.
There was a love scene in the love scene in the in Guts' flashbacks were great too.
Oh, perfect.
Oh no, it was pretty melodramatic though. Could have been better.
Yeah, I know.
I mean,
Yeah, it had the
original season
demonology,
ended.
that was kind of melodramatic, then there was the people dying left and right, that was kind of melodramatic.
I
It was so
know.
forced.
No, hold on. We're gonna go with the best logic in the world. Berserk was bad because it had fan service.
Ooh.
Oh, that
It was-
Oh my god.
It's legit a harem anime, man.
Yeah, he's got all of 2 girls following him, and one
And
of
a
them's
guy.
brain dead.
And a guy.
And a fairy.
And a child.
Who might be who may or may not actually just turn into Griffith occasionally.
Yay.
But yeah, as I said, anything that has a philosophy plus fan service, it's just bad. Because I don't want philosophy in my fucking harems, you know?
Maybe you should avoid. Maybe you should avoid High Guardian Spice then.
If you kiss me, you're morally going against God. Sorry.
No, it was a joke because
Hey man, you know what? If you want to get kissed by somebody, we got our local trap here. Just ask him.
No, it was a joke
No,
because
thanks.
whatchamacallit, Solomaka was saying Fate was bad because it taught philosophy while being fan service.
I thought he said Fate
my
was
God.
bad because it was originally a hentai game.
There was that too.
Most things are
Like,
originally
okay,
a hentai game. That's the joke.
No, he was unironic. He wasn't joking.
Like most,
Oh wow.
I'd say most actually good fucking anime have come from hentai games. A good
True facts.
portion of them.
Like Bible Black.
Maybe not
That
the,
was
And
also a
night
hentai
school
game.
nurses.
And
Maybe-
Euphoria.
yeah. maybe not the majority, but
No! No!
Get
Get that away from me.
Euphoria, where everything is rape.
Oh,
Alright,
That is a great masterpiece of writing right there.
Hey, get the
Alright,
C word
speaking
out
of
here.
Craft
What- what-
Dwarf, Fairy Tale 2018 is
Hey,
the
get
second one on the
Get that
list.
C word out of here.
hey, yay! I've been waiting for that.
Hey, get that C word out of here. Consent is banned on this podcast.
I am
Oh my
pouncing
goodness.
on that shit. I'm still salty over Acnologia.
Consent
I mean,
is banned. Yeah.
Like, 2 people suicide. Like, that's how 2 villains are defeated, is they just kill themselves.
Dylan Thomas.
So edgy.
Sailor Moon's the best hentai game.
Man of
Wait,
culture.
Dylan Thomas is in the
wrong.
chat?
Yeah. Hey, do
He
you want
ain't
back
wrong.
in? Dylan?
Hello, Dylan. You want to come in here, Dylan? We got now we have 2 guests. Oh wow. Well,
Come on.
potentially, unless of course he decides, oh fuck it, man, I don't want to be a part of this again.
Yeah. Oh man.
Hey,
Should
so-
we finally
so
get to the next one?
Anyway, I was just curious. So is Rick Effect still salty over getting ass raped in the last podcast?
Yes.
I mean, his,
Like,
his
all
thing
of us-
probably-
We're,
Oh, my pizza's hot. Okay, sorry.
I don't think any of us are actually on Cody's side on that. It was just such an entertaining thing.
There was not a single. Okay, Plot was on Cody's side, but Plot's an idiot.
Yeah.
Plus a middle
He's
But
a
finger.
little
see,
bit
everyone was
fixed.
on Rika's side for like 90% of it. Because everyone agrees when it they should
So hey,
lowly
yeah.
artists should not go to jail for drawing lowly art.
okay, so hold
sure,
on, hold
y'all can
on.
bring in your weeb. I will
Yeah.
invite you real fast.
Yeah,
I mean,
bring in
like,
your weeb.
Sure,
Dylan.
his anus is pretty loose from the ass raping that like Cody gave him, but he shouldn't be salty over it.
Yeah.
He got mad at you, Kaiser. He didn't like when you told him to shut up.
You put
That was-
Steven up to 8.
Yeah, thank you for showing us your DMs, man. We can dox some people. All right,
No,
let me show
Yeah.
I fucking
yeah.
put
Oh
it
my
on
God, what are
private,
you
you
doing?
dumbass.
Well, I mean, here's the thing.
we can see it, you moron.
Yeah.
I mainly told them to shut up. Because I
You
mainly
are showing every single Discord group you're in right now.
No,
Yeah.
because I made sure. I looked and double checked.
No, we just
Look
saw
in
it.
the stream. I swear to God.
We're seeing it right now. Like, I'm gonna screen cap this.
I'm gonna screen capture this too. This is going on drama alert.
Who's playing their PS4?
Oh, that's you. Y'all can see it. No, but the stream can't.
Yeah.
Yeah, y'all can see it, but the stream can't.
Oh.
At some
Oh,
point,
okay,
we might
good.
have to start actually reading out the plot synopsises.
All right.
You know, once we get past all of the second seasons.
Yeah, Fairy
third
Tale
season.
2018. You know, I don't. Here's the thing. I know a lot of people that love Fairy Tale and don't want the ending adapted, or at least want it changed.
Now,
Yeah.
for I know a guy that loves Fairy Tale. His name is Craft Dwarfs. It's his
Okay.
favorite anime ever.
Oh my God.
I fucking knew that was coming.
Okay, let me
He
bring
makes
out the
tons of
Craft Dwarf
videos
memes.
talking about how much he likes Fairy Tale.
Seriously,
Dude,
Hell
he
no.
likes Fairy Tale so much, he made like 12 videos talking about Fairy Tale.
Alright,
Oh my
Time for a
fucking
confession
More
I should take to my
positive than the
grave.
last.
I read all of Fairy Tale.
So have I.
I also read all of Fairy Tale.
Oh, that's so
I've watched all the
Yep.
way up until Aqua lost her key. Aquarius,
Are
I
you
mean.
too suicidal?
Okay,
I didn't give a
It's
shit about Aquarius.
pretty it gets pretty fucking terrible before, like, the Agnologia stuff actually gets okay. And then it gets fucking terrible again.
Okay, hold on a sec. No.
Agnologia is probably one of the greatest crimes in anime.
Craft Dwarf, that Fairy Tale guy.
So, are you gonna invite Dylan or what?
I did invite him. I sent him an invite on Discord.
He said
Yeah,
no.
you're-
He said no invite still.
What? I sent an invite on Discord. Let me look.
Just send him the link.
I did.
Like, what? Then the link's even on the thing.
Yeah, right here. Y'all can see my fucking DMs. Dylan, right here. Google Hangouts. I sent it. I'm not showing it on the stream, but I'm showing it to y'all.
Yeah, we can see it.
Anime Snob is a harem anime villain with his own harem. What? Oh my.
He does.
Oh,
He is
that-
Ninja Bro, he is
that's
Chibi, he
stunning
is
and
Forever
brave.
World.
Hey,
So, okay.
Neverworld is mine.
So a gay harem. Oh boy.
It's the best kind.
What's work?
Fairy Tale is, for me, is miss me with that gay shit.
Let me look.
Look, that Ryu-looking motherfucker is mine.
When you send an invite, I was expecting to get it on Google.
Basically,
Sorry.
So basically, you want to fuck Choji Akimichi.
I know nothing about weeb shit. I mainly just
oh
wanted to
God,
talk
At least
damn
about.
get
it.
skinny.
I mainly
Dude,
just wanted
we've
to talk
already
about.
given that. We've already done that joke too many times. It's
He
fucking
doesn't look
dead.
like Choji, though.
That's
Choji-
why I'm looking for more fat fuck anime characters to say he looks
Hey
like.
Dylan, I think it's showing what your camera is.
He looks like
showing.
the dude from Excel World.
Yeah, he looks like that
Yeah.
fat fuck from Excel.
Well,
World,
it's a
man.
good thing I have my camera blocked at all times. But
Me too.
I know nothing about anime. I just came here to talk about the EU shit because that's funny.
We could go back to that if you want.
Sure, but let me get my bird to stop screaming. I don't know why it's tweeting so loud.
Just strangle it to death. I don't care.
It's tweeting out shadow bans and all that. It's shadow bans.
It's getting rid of Mr. Frog.
I mean, I didn't believe they passed that bill. I mean, Sargon wore his suit. I mean, I thought he was going to... He wore his suit. I thought he
Guys,
was going to pass.
he got a fucking.
Oh my god!
Sargon wearing
Like, okay, I'm gonna agree with Medicare. Fucking Dank had his suit game
Is
going,
he was
He looked
tailored.
but
nice and
Sargon did
stylish.
look like a
Dark.
used car salesman with that suit, man. It did not fit.
Hey, Men's Warehouse. They make quality suits, if you haven't noticed.
He was wearing the Applebee's suit, man.
Like, it was off the rack. It was very obvious that it was off the rack.
And he was wearing a short sleeve T-shirt underneath.
Oh, he was. Wait, he was wearing it. Was he wearing an Oxford or a T-shirt?
I mean, Count Dankula looked professional as hell with those big-ass gauges in his ears.
Okay, yeah, you get rid of the gauges were there, but his suit game was still on point. Like, you have to respect Dank's suit game. It was fucking dank.
Okay, I'm back. But yeah, talking about the whole EU shit, I think it's really dumb that people kept warning Brits and other European countries that this was going to happen for years, and they never heeded the warnings.
Eventually, they turned oi, mate, you got a license for that meme into reality.
I mean, can we just
look, it was already,
Europeans
oi, mate, you got a license for that potato peeler.
Because
or a butter knife.
Because here's the thing: every time someone heeds a warning, it almost always happens. People warning Donald Trump's going to get elected. They're like, "Oh, that's never going to happen." Boom.
It happens.
I would say they should fight back, but what can you fight back with? You can't have any weapons over there. So
they banned everything.
They banned
butter knives. I think you can still own pitchforks and torches.
No, they banned butter knives. And driving in London, there was a car crash in London.
They're
and they
called
banned
zombie
vans.
killers.
Oh, I can't wait to see. I can't wait to see Unite the Right UK, where they have forks and candles.
Actually, they can have.
Come on, everyone knows they're going to be driving trucks of peace.
Oh wait, forks are too dangerous. They need sporks.
No, they're gonna put molten hot.
They're just gonna basically give them wooden spoons.
Oh my god!
I don't know.
That they carve themselves from a bigger spoon.
They're just gonna go medieval and pour molten hot lead over them. That's what they're gonna do.
I just find that hilarious. You know, when you're driving and someone gets in a car wreck, so they ban cars.
Oh my god.
Oi, mate, you got a license for that van?
It's only
It's
only so long before they just ban fun outright. Just fun.
Do you know when you're in a pool and you drown in the water? They should just ban water in general.
You know, they are literally taking all the steps to become authoritarian.
Fucking here's the way to describe the EU perfectly. If Nintendo was a country.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Because
Nintendo is competently run.
Because here's the thing. When it comes
it's like if Sega was a country.
You mean Venezuela.
To become a dictator.
That's like money off RuneScape.
Because to become a dictatorship, the first thing you need to do is take their weapons away. They took away the guns. They took away the knives.
They never had weapons. They never.
And then you limit dissemination of information.
I mean, even if they had weapons,
and then right after
the Europeans know how to use it.
You make it unable to pretty much get information out. They're literally taking all the steps to becoming a dictatorship.
They basically.
It's kind of funny how Angela Merkel is doing a better job than Hitler.
Yeah,
at taking over Europe.
They read it in 1984, but unlike other countries, they just wanted to go all the way, full stop, right then and there.
It's like an instruction manual.
Yeah, most countries will at least try to cover up some stuff, but these.
I've already decided the second that America tries to introduce a porn license, if it passes, I'm killing myself right then and there.
Good luck. I'll help you. I'll be your second.
I think there'll be literal riots in the streets if that happens.
I mean, it's never gonna happen in the U.S. because a while back they were trying to pass some fucking bullshit with people respecting pronouns, and they're like, hate speech is free speech. Get fucked on.
Yeah.
So I'm like, good America, good.
Like the Supreme Court's not gonna let shit like that happen.
Have that pronoun thing.
Well, that's individual states, but no matter what, it'll never be like a full on.
Yeah,
affect the entire country.
Like, when it comes to individual states' laws, they can introduce laws that kind of take away liberties, but it's dumb. I hate it.
Fucking California.
Eventually,
California is a shithole. California is straight up a shithole.
I kind of wish they would just separate.
If California does actually start voting to separate, I'm voting yes.
Yes.
I'm voting yes.
Yep.
I want them to be in America.
Get the hell out,
dude. I could imagine they try to introduce fucking weebs just start rioting because they want to introduce waifu as an actual gender in the spectrum.
Did you know that a large portion of America's homeless are in California?
Yes.
Oh,
yeah.
It's fucking insane how many homeless people are in California. So if we fucking separate California, our homeless rates are going to go down.
Here's an even better thing. You can guarantee Republicans will win every election.
maybe
if
they'll
we
be
lose
stupid enough.
California.
Maybe they'll be stupid enough to try to fight us, and we can just nuke them out of existence already.
Yeah,
They'll just
Maybe
become the
that'll be
NCR.
Oh, yeah.
That's what I can see
yeah.
what's gonna happen.
That's all we need to do is have them succeed, and then they start a war, and then we show them who's the fucking king.
I really don't want to see them succeed.
I do. Because I want to watch Mexico take over.
Succeed. You keep
Here's
saying succeed.
Now, here's the thing: we would lose what the what.
Oh no.
Oh, boo.
He can take the path to immigration.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think he's dark enough, to be honest.
Oh my god.
He's not. He's not ginger enough for the rest of the country.
Oh yeah, freaking! I remember because what the what? He's on the the exact opposite side. Like he hates talking about politics in like anime reviews and stuff like that. Like stuff that clearly have it, like Star Wars or Steven Universe and shit like that. And High Guardian Spice. He's like, it's stupid to talk about politics, but he is so far to the point that if you listen to his review on Land of the Lustrous, he takes it to the most insane level that he refuses to say he or she for like the longest of time, and it becomes the most confusing thing ever.
God.
I mean, to be fair, they actually don't have They don't. They're just genderless.
Sure,
So-
okay. Oh, and yet that's the same shit with Steven Universe. They said yet they clearly seem to take on a female form. So just say he, just say she. Okay.
Yeah, I know. And like, I'm not saying Land of the Lustrous has the political stuff, but what takes not introducing anything political so far that he will even apply it to Land of the Lustrous.
Isn't he from California? I think I remember
Yes.
speaking out. Oh, that makes sense.
Yes, he talks about being from California. And that's just the thing. It's like, he's so far on the opposite end, he's actually taking away from the show by doing that. Ugh.
I mean, I literally live in Oregon and I fucking hate California.
Okay, I'm back. Oh, we're still talking about nuking California, the only
Yes,
option.
please do
Like,
it.
look, we don't have to nuke California. We just have to nuke like a 3-mile
You're right.
trench.
Napalm is more effective.
Yeah.
I was just going to say nuke the fucking San Andreas fault.
No,
Well,
here's
with,
the thing.
with how,
Would it-
with how dry that
Yeah, but
state-
that would affect more than just California. Though.
No, here's the thing.
It really won't.
it is, we can just
California.
napalm
It's
them.
the clash of tectonic plates.
No, here's the thing. When it comes to California, all you have to do is introduce the Trapno state, and anyone that denies it is transphobic.
Or we
Well,
could
my
do
God,
we could
that's
we could take the wise advice of Patrick Starr and push them somewhere else. just dig a moat around them and make them an island.
Dig a moat around them. Just watch them go under the water even faster.
What if we just build a gigantic wall around California?
Well, it's like America.
No, the hilarious thing
America
is if you
has
actually-
cancer, and we need to cut
Make
the
California
cancer off.
great again.
All right, the wall just got 10 feet higher.
Well, if you look at California, it's really like 5 or 6 cities that are the problem.
Okay,
Let's just push
So
the other
we
wall
should
was
blow
here.
those
over to the ocean.
If I'm being
Like-
honest, the big problem.
Bye bye, guys. There's a debate I'm getting involved in on somewhere else. So see you guys later.
Okay, the big
take it
problem.
easy.
The big problem with California is its political correctness, and I would say the center of that is Hollywood.
I'd say San Francisco's worse.
You know Hollywood's so politically correct when after raping little kids they come out as gay.
And it's
when-
literally full of
After
pedophiles.
Yeah, like-
after raping children on a day-to-day basis, these same people go around shaming people for being racist. I love it.
Fucking hell! You remember what was the name of that guy who was with Nickelodeon that got fucked?
Dan Schneider.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
no.
Oh my god.
Oh, you mean hold him tighter? She's a fighter.
Hold on tighter. She's a fighter.
He'll have like private pool parties with the kid actors.
Number
Only him there.
15, Dan Schneider foot fetish. The last thing you want in your Nickelodeon specials are the foot fetish.
That's
But that
fucking
is
disturbing.
exactly what Dan Schneider introduces in this scene.
Because it's only recently that I just started noticing all that foot fetish stuff up there. Like, oh god,
See,
oh,
I,
that's
yeah.
fucking disturbing.
As soon as you realize it, you can't unsee it.
Dude,
It's
I bet
fucking-
you. I bet you he creamed his fucking pants when he saw that episode of Ed and Eddie, where they at the end they get punished by doing footsies with the Canker sisters. He's like,
Look,
"Oh."
I'm pretty sure he didn't cream himself as hard as Rebecca Sugar did.
Oh wow.
Oh yeah.
I would say that they should investigate him, but it really wouldn't matter because lots of people who actually got arrested still ends up working for children companies anyway.
Oh, fucking, that reminds me of Jonathan Ross effing Ross. Fucking, he works at a school, even though he came out through videos saying, I'm a pedophile.
Well, there's a guy who worked...
Kaiser, wait, he's a virtuous pedophile.
I don't remember his name, but there's a guy who worked with Snyder, and he was convicted for pedophilia, and he still works for Nickelodeon.
Yeah.
I mean, that's pretty much a qualification by now.
Oh yeah. If you don't fuck kids, you don't fuck with us.
Well,
I mean, you gotta know what kids want in more ways than one. That's
it's one of those things where I kind of want to say, like, it very much proves that they do not find pedophilia to be anathema.
Oh yeah, I wanted to ask if I could
it just makes sense all the kid actors and how fucked up they get when they're adults.
Could I bring my weeb in here? Okay. Will the link you gave me work?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay, so I'll just copy that.
But yeah, basically, yeah, fucking Jesus Christ. They wind up getting all hooked up on drugs because it's the only thing that eases their pain of knowing of the creepy shit that went on with them.
Yeah.
As
long as he can get on Google Hangouts, he can.
He can. We used to have our own series together back before I became a depressed piece of shit.
Yeah.
You mean a Sonic fan?
He's always been a Sonic fan.
But one and the same, but it's now a depressed piece of shit Sonic fan.
Look, those are synonyms, dude.
So basically,
suicidal is just the depressed for attention.
Is that when you make your Sonic OC?
What happened was,
oh my God.
What happened was you used to do a series and then you played Sonic 06.
No, I used to do a series, but unfortunately my co-host was Doodle Tone, so you can guess how far that went.
Oh damn! Wow.
I think it went all the way.
I think it went fucking Titanic down.
Is this because
it went Titanic down? Who was the top?
Doodle Tone's career.
Ooh.
Now, Dylan, is this because you didn't wear the diaper?
Okay. Probably. That's probably what it was.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
That might have been the big issue.
You wouldn't wear a diaper for her.
Yeah.
Oh no. Yeah. It's bad enough I'm a Sonic fan. I don't need to be a diaper fur too.
A diaper
That's
fur.
pretty true.
You don't need to be taking doo-doos in your pants and becoming a pee-pee pooper.
But unfortunately, I'm not supposed to be talking about Doodle Tones, or else that means that I didn't keep my promise and I'm getting involved in the CC, so I have to end that conversation.
Oh dear.
Right here.
Yes.
Wait, what?
Yeah, because I left the CC a bit ago, and people say if I ever bring it up, then that's me coming back to it. So I just don't want to hear.
Okay, we brought it up.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I just don't want a bunch of fucking retards messaging me, being like, "Oh my god, Dylan's back."
Ooh,
I'm like, no, I'm not. That's Karome Toa.
How fucking cringy is the commentary community?
Really fucking cringy.
Because, like, I'm just sitting there going, you're on a podcast with a bunch of weebs making fun of the EU.
They'll find this. They will find this podcast. They'll clip out the part where I talked about Doodle, and they'll be like, Dylan's back. They'll do that.
That's the sad part.
That's
like,
him.
There's going to be so much of this podcast. We've already talked about SAO, which...
They'll find it. They'll fucking find it.
Dude, anything we say in this podcast, or dude, any of us probably have done live streams where we said stuff you could just take right out of context. Like,
well, I don't care if they take it out of context, but they're gonna fucking be like, Dylan's talking about the CC again. He didn't keep his promise. He's back, and I'm like, no, I'm allowed to talk about something, but I don't want to fuck with you guys anymore because it's not worth it. It's not worth fucking with them because there's nothing new to talk about. It's all the same generic shit involving the same generic people. Or people ripping off the generic people I made fun of 2 years ago.
Or Necro.
Or Necro.
They're just all shit. I think that's the easy way to sum it up. All of them. All the commentators are shit.
I think you can refer that to YouTubers.
Well, YouTube communities. I'll change it. Communities are just shit. If you identify with a community, chances are you're shit.
Yeah, I know. I identify with the human community, therefore I'm shit.
Yeah, basically, the thing is, like, with communities, is it's especially with something as stupid as a YouTube community, you can't fucking force people.
There's always shady shit going on in the background. There's always people silencing each other. I just don't like it.
Not just that, but it's
it's like to be a community.
Yeah.
It's not.
It's just that there's the thing about YouTube communities where it's like you're expected to be upheld to some fucking vague standard.
That's exactly what happened. That's what happened with the alt CC. That's what happened with the CC. That's what happened when I was in with the. That's what happened when I was in with the Sonic tubers. It's the same shit every fucking time. There's many hierarchies, and if you question the hierarchy, then they all show their real colors. And I'm just done with that.
Yeah, like it's hard to be a community with people you don't really know.
Is the real colors red and yellow?
They don't like it when you call out someone that's also within the community, but you call them out not in a polite way. Like if you call them out, you have to be like, "Oh, I like this person, but
they want to make this video, but."
I mean, Dylan, you were pretty rude to Turkey Tom. He deserves an apology.
I'm not in any community with Turkey Tom. Fuck him.
You know, the thing is also, like, with YouTube communities, they fucking, even if you disagree with them on something that's so fucking simple, like your taste in a video game, they could get
Sonic for sure. Like, Gamer Guy is one of the top people in the Sonic tuber community, and he fucking shits on you if you have a negative Sonic opinion. Like, ones that don't go for his Sonic opinions. Like, if you say Sonic 06 was good, or Sonic Forces was good, he fucking shits on you right then and there, friend or foe.
So does he go full on Sammy classic Sonic fan?
Just about.
Sonic Chronicles.
Basically around that.
Wait, what was the one with the Chow Garden? The first one?
Sonic Adventure.
Sonic Adventure.
Sonic Adventure. What does he say about that one? Because I thought that was
I'm pretty sure he thinks that's great.
Okay, so before we continue, why don't you introduce yourself there, Mr. Weeb?
Mr. Weeb, is
if you know the commentary community,
name, really.
If you know the commentary community, this is one of the new
to be honest,
masterminds of it.
I've been thinking to just name myself Mr. Weeb because in my videos lately I've been calling myself that weeaboo cunt.
After I left the commentary community, they made Karome the new Dylan.
Yeah, I was the new villain for quite a while, which is surprising because, like, if you get to know me, I'm like one of the people you don't take seriously whatsoever. Because, like,
Karome also used to be friends with Doodle, and he
basically almost how most people should treat most of Gigix videos.
So should we have a double guest?
I mean, I love Gigix videos because I treat them like me.
If you invited Doodle, she wouldn't show up. I'm telling you that now.
She'd be like, "Oh wait, what's the subject matter? Oh, you're talking about the CC? Slightly negative? Okay, no, I'm not. Fuck you."
If she thought I was here, she just wouldn't pop in.
No, because
in
here's
general.
the thing.
Yeah, that's true.
I remember Necro was whatchamacallit, getting in that huge spat with Doodle Tones.
It doesn't matter if she knows I'm in here, she won't come in.
No,
like
not
me
that.
and Karame.
Me or you? Really?
I said, Necro, stop trolling them. And it's like, but if you really want, let's see if we can invite Doodle Tones and Ponder onto the stream with Necro so they can talk without the video, because Necro had high disagreements with Doodle Tones' video that Doodle Tones did on Necro.
God, like that whole, like they were talking about that for like a few days straight. And I swear to God, like. My Twitter was becoming unbearable for so long. It was like, Jesus Christ, guys, shut the fuck up, please.
Oh, wait, they continued talking about it? All I ever saw of it was why Necro was retweeting.
Like, they go in private chats and shit, and they'll continue talking about shit, even when...
But even publicly, there was a lot of it. Like, him and Doodle was, like, arguing back and forth on Twitter, and, like, people were jumping in on it, and so, like... Yeah, if you follow the other side...
And it all started because I pinged Doodle.
You know, I gotta talk to you about something, Otaku. This is something that I've been noticing.
What?
And you'll start to notice it too eventually. There's an anti-drama group of people forming.
Yeah, I noticed.
I've been getting these comments all the time. This is a comment I got on my latest video just talking about the Sonic tuber community.
Anti-drama community.
There's an anti-drama movement of kids and younger viewers that are pushing no drama. And if you do any drama, if you do any drama, they consider it bad by default. Because I did a video casually talking about Sonic tubers. That's pretty polite through most. And
I got read a history book.
Wow,
humanity is built upon drama.
I got a comment just now that said, "This video is just the Spike drama, isn't it? Can't you go a month without consistently causing drama? It's just wrong."
Oh
my
No,
God.
because you obviously constantly run into cringy communities.
Okay, here's the thing.
Drama's
When are you going to do the Sanic Tuber video?
It's never happening. There's no such thing as a Sanic tuber.
Now, Dylan, have you ever tried like not being negative? Maybe that could help.
Have I ever tried not being myself? Good.
Yes.
Good.
Just don't be yourself.
Guys, $1 million idea. People should start making Sanic Tuber accounts.
Oh, so I can cover it? You're going to make a whole community just so I can cover it?
I mean, like, okay, I'll just make a bunch of videos of me riding on a Doed in Ark and talk about how Sonic is cringy.
A lot of people are still pissed about the Turkey Tom video, even though in reality, I think I went about the same direction Turkey Tom would go with anyone else in my video, but people are acting like I went too far with that video.
Turkey Tom is such a weird situation because he goes pretty hard on people.
He's basically someone who was inspired by Leafy is Here, and his attitude really shows. He's inspired by Leafy is Here, and I hate everything. I can tell by his demeanor. I can tell by his arguments.
No,
and a little bit of monkey.
There was a guy we know who is literally just a Leafy clone, just incarnate, called Senpai is Home.
Because he's so inspired by Leafy, when I made my video going at him, I decided to act more like Leafy.
I know, I saw that.
Footage and everything.
You had the footage that Leafy did as well.
Yeah, I had CSGO surf footage and everything, and some people caught on. They're like, I see what you did.
I saw the joke as soon as it got on because I was a huge Leafy fan.
Yeah, I went a little harder in that video too because Leafy just had no chill. So I just didn't have no chill in that video. I straight up insulted him multiple times, but some people just didn't catch on to what I was doing, even though I put in the description, get the Leafy references, but whatever.
So I saw your video and I like it. My only complaint was that I felt you went on a little too long.
That's always the problem with me.
Like you can't repeat your points a lot. You kind of could short it down.
Yeah, that's a real complaint. But the problem is that everyone who is critiquing me, even though they were different people, they were repeating their points, and I didn't want to ignore someone.
Yeah, Dylan, why did you make that 40-minute video? God damn.
I made the 40-minute video because I just wanted to talk about Tom's response to my video.
40 minutes.
I'm just sitting there like, I did watch a 7-hour analysis on The Last Jedi.
You can imagine the nightmare it was to edit that thing. The fucking nightmare editing that 40-minute video.
Oh yeah, the nightmare of putting.
And it's cut. That's the edited version. Originally it was an hour. Originally it was an hour long, but I cut it.
What were the 20 minutes? Jesus.
The 20 minutes was going on reading even more comments, but I decided to make the comment section only like 15 minutes long.
Yeah, damn.
Oh god.
I was curious.
I found it funny. I found the video just funny, flat out funny.
I knew it wouldn't live up to the standards of most of my videos, but I didn't have the time to make an Is Stupid because I was moving at the moment, so I didn't have like the time and to edit a Is Stupid, so I made that video. So in about 4 months, I'll probably regret making that video because of its quality, but I think my arguments in it are still good.
I was just curious.
Some people in the freaking commentary community that was defending Turkey Tom said, what they did on Twitter has no correlation to what they did on Discord, and because women aren't don't find getting called fat offensive.
Well, here's the first thing. Women
basically
women. First thing is women aren't people, so they don't matter. But second thing is I can't wait till that gets.
I sure hope my girlfriend.
That'll be put in a context.
I'm sure my girlfriend watches this.
So basically, dude. So Law, somebody called in the chat. Law says, "Hi everyone, it's your favorite Sonic tuber, Amy Fucker 2005." It's trying to review Sonic 06. In this review, I will see for 80 minutes straight explaining why Sonic 06 is the worst Sonic game ever.
When I do that, then I hope that comment is on my video. When I review Sonic 06, when that'll probably be never, but if I do, that comment should be there. But what the fuck was I talking about before that?
You were talking about your girlfriend.
No. We were talking about the whole fucking the Speechy thing.
Yeah.
I don't know who Speechy is, and I don't care who Speechy is.
I've watched Speechy for a long time, and I can tell you from firsthand experience because I've seen all of her videos. Like, for one, a lot of it is overblown, but two, there is a lot worse videos that no one has covered on her channel.
Well, what I was gonna say is, like, the way that I saw it is that he cut that shit out because he knew it would make him look bad. He knew it would make him look like he's harassing her to get a rise out of her, then trying to make it seem like he's a centrist in his video.
I mean, he has to look like, you know, the moral arbiter, like, you know, some high ground.
I just don't get why he had to be a centrist in his video.
No.
So obviously an asshole everywhere else.
Thing. If one of those commentary community people do what they said, because they said that they may just do a video on Manga Comment to show why none of that matters, I am going to do a video explaining in great detail how it matters and show evidence that
I'm sure it'll be 40 minutes long. I'm sure it'll be 40 minutes long.
And I'm going to show evidence that Manga Comment didn't show to make it look even worse.
I'm sure you put more to
because
stream.
I have a lot more shit to show. And if they want
Here's how I see Turkey Tom. I'm going to do a little bit of a character study on him. And you can say this is right or wrong. I don't care. But he's an asshole child because everyone when they're young is an asshole. He got fame all of a sudden out of nowhere and he doesn't know how to handle this. So as he is transitioning to being accepted by bigger YouTubers, he's trying to pick up a more nicer middle ground opinion. But he's still an asshole, so that's interfering. So now he's trying to hide all the examples of him being an asshole to make him look like a centrist middle ground YouTuber like I hate everything. But the thing is, he mixed in his assholeness to a video where he was trying to be a centrist middle ground person. So it looks like he is fake, which he is, but every YouTuber is fake. But his fakeness got exposed.
So by the way, Kurome, what is your profile picture from?
Toho.
Oh, Toho.
Yeah. That's easily identifiable.
Not for me, okay. I don't regularly go around looking for Toho, okay.
Oh yeah.
You don't have to look for Toho. Toho just comes up.
Toho's pretty much iconic.
Hey, I was just curious, like, you guys know about the whole Bunty King being a cuck, right?
Yeah, I saw.
Oh yeah.
Here's the thing. I saw the video before Medicare did a stream on it, and I was hyped for that stream.
I think it's hilarious when someone gets cheated on. They're like, "Thank you, girl, who cheated on me."
And they can still go back to her. And that's
not to mention,
I can understand if like you both talk it out and then you decide to get back with her, but that's not what was happening there. That's not what was happening there. Like
you went full rim.
You are the second place trophy, and you are totally accepted.
Now, wait a minute, Dylan. He eats great pussy. You have to notice.
Wait. That's
even if
incorrect. He is way lower than second place.
Here's the thing. He says he eats great pussy. His girlfriend denies that fact, but he still says he does.
That's just even sadder. That's just
basically, actually, what I find kind of sad too is like whenever it's like somebody gets cheated on, like a guy gets cheated on, but he finds out he got cheated on with like another girl, like it's just like. So it's like he just sits there and takes it because it's a girl doing it with his girl instead.
You get cheated on by anyone and you don't immediately call them a cunt and hang up, you're an asshole. Like you're just straight up a cuck. That's my opinion on it.
Yeah, that's basically it.
Because I didn't even get cheated on in my last relationship, and I still called her a cunt. So yeah, it's like if she screws you over, call her a cunt. It doesn't fucking matter. They're already doing something terrible to you. What's wrong with insulting them?
Basically, you follow the Bill Burr standard of just calling people cunts.
Treat people how they treat you. If they act like a cunt towards you, then call them a cunt.
But Dylan, what if they believe in polygamy? Sorry, still hit
Well,
that.
here's the big thing about that.
It's just
shit.
like
Consent matters. Like if you want to be in a relationship where you go around fucking anyone, tell your partner. Some guys might be down for that. But when you try to force it onto them, be like, yeah, I cheated on you, but hey, I'm willing to continue doing this relationship. Fuck
No,
you.
not even just that. Like, so she starts cheating on you, and she wants to do polygamy only for herself. That's when it gets really bad. When you can tell, it's like she'll do polygamy, but she won't let you do polygamy.
That reminds me of an article I read that a girl was saying, "I did not give you consent to ghost me."
Dude, you saw that turtling monkey video where he's talking about like that article.
Oh, Necro's in the chat.
Yeah, I know. I told him. Links in the.
Here's how I consider relationships.
Discord real quick because it's really funny.
Here's how I consider relationships. Even if it's a three-way with two girls, I want to be able to fuck both of them, or else there's not going to be a three-way. Because if she's going to fuck someone, then I get to fuck someone. That's how it should be. It's fairness. If you let the other girl fuck your girl and you don't fuck her, you got cucked, like it or not. And it may be a good cuck, you may like it, but you got cucked.
I mean, you gotta prep the bull first. I mean, it's just coming.
I mean, what if the? No, hear me out. What if the third person is a trap?
Well, then you're gay.
Or
That's straight up. I'm not fucking. I'm not in the anime. I'm not in the anime tuber community. That's gay.
Basically, I do agree. I'm actually in agreement.
Traps are fucking gay.
Look at
Traps
these
are
fucking
gay.
bigots over here denying me my lifestyle.
And traps are gay.
Yes, they are.
You gotta have to worry about that shit.
So what you're saying is though,
you just don't understand.
Yeah, when it comes down to it though, is you're not gay, but traps are gay. So there's no point. There's no
traps. Fucking a trap is gay, and fucking a trans person's kind of gay too.
I mean, no matter what.
But is it real?
No matter what, the only respectable sexual partner is the back end of an attack helicopter.
I gotta agree with you. Sticking your dick in a helicopter blade is it's a good way out.
Just put it in a blender.
What are you, Peter Griffin?
Oh my god.
Now, here's the real question.
That
This
was
is a
really
question
cool.
that doesn't get asked that much. Is fucking a female trap gay?
No.
No,
that's just a time.
Because she's dressed like a dude and she acts like a dude. Is that gay?
Hey, here's the thing.
It's gay.
Depends.
Here's the thing.
If
It's
you
gay
can't
if
see
you don't
their
dress a female.
titties, it's gay.
Here's the thing. A good example of a trap you'd want to fuck is that one girl from Nisekoi who is like she's a reverse trap. She dresses like a dude all the time.
Yeah, that's because she's got big tits.
Yeah.
If they've got big tits,
if she's thick, then she's ready for the dick.
If she's thick, then she's not a reverse trap. A reverse trap looks like a dude.
No, see, all she has to do is put some binders on.
needs
Put
to
some
cut.
binders.
You know, there's some people that say the term trap and reverse trap are transphobic. What do you guys feel
We've
about
already
that?
talked about
don't
this.
even.
Yeah, those people are called
Bunch of
faggots and
bullshit.
their opinions don't matter.
No, those
see,
yeah,
that's
You
those,
the way
see, you
to
see
have-
these
I agree with
trannies
Sophie on
trying to
something.
co-op crap. They're trying
those
to
people are
no.
no.
wood.
How do you
those-
guys? How do you guys feel? How do you guys feel about the CC being two force of traps?
Wow.
Oh no.
Oh,
So
yeah.
basically anybody who says that being trap or whatever is homophobic or something or transphobic,
That's really good.
they probably took a lesson from Total Biscuit.
Oh no.
Look, I'm not saying the CC is
I mean-
cringy. I'm just saying
Did he
if they
get
were
cancer
all
or something? Is
if
that
they
what
were
he
all
did?
standing on the ledge of a skyscraper, I'd tell them to do a flip.
Oh yeah, me too. Me too. Hashtag me too. That's what that
do
hashtag
it.
is.
So hold on.
Cliche though. You gotta come up with a better trick than that.
So somebody said something, but did you not remember that? I think it was Total Biscuit. Somebody asked him, "Are traps gay?"
Yeah, and he lost his shit.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god.
If someone asks me are traps gay, I will always say yes.
Though I guess you could say
Wow,
they did
look
take
at this bigotry
I guess
over
I
here.
guess you could say they took a note from him and
Here's
got
the thing.
cancer. Because
Traps are gay, and you fucking a waifu pillow is masturbation, not sex.
Yeah,
That's-
no, no
that's
shit.
life.
Oh.
Here's
Oh.
the thing.
Yep.
Traps aren't
Well, that's
gay,
fighting.
but
That's
you
fighting
are.
words. Oh.
I don't care if you have a love sock in there there, it's still masturbation.
It's only gay if the balls touch.
Is that how it works now?
I don't feel safe.
I thought it was
When in doubt, I always go to the rules of the internet.
I thought it was if you made eye contact. Is that not the rule now? Was that
No.
The rule is
you're allowed to look him directly in the eye. Allows you.
Here's
That's
the
fine.
thing. Here's the real rule.
I feel like I'm being targeted. I find this was a safe space over
If
here.
you're sexually attracted to the trap but don't know it's a male, it's not gay. The moment you find out it's a male, you are gay.
Yeah, if you're still attracted to him, that's 100% gay.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a feminine penis. I mean, like, have you seen? It's very feminine.
Which is why you always suggest them to suck you off.
I love the left. I really do. I love them because like I'm sometimes just sitting here really bummed out. I'm having a bad day, and then I read something stupid that one of them said genuinely, and I'm like, that made me happy.
Because the mental gymnastics they take to be politically correct is insane.
Unlike everyone else, all the other skeptics and shit who feel like they have to debunk them, I like letting them believe this shit.
Yeah, dude,
they get laughs out of it.
It makes you feel smarter too.
I don't care about being smarter. I just like seeing them make an ass of themselves. It's funny.
I have this weird opinion apparently of let the crazies talk. So that
people will know they're crazy and leave them.
Well,
yeah.
Not just that. You can't defeat an argument when you cut out the tongue.
Well, yeah,
that just shows that you're fucking scared of the argument.
Whenever someone says that communism just hasn't been done right, well, that just shows that they're fucking stupid.
Hey, wait! They're still working out in Venezuela. Just give them like a few more years.
A few more rats.
Yeah.
Fucking George Lopez's wife did a PSA talking about why Venezuela is a failed state. So
all you need to know is that like it's 250 whatever of the Venezuelan currency to reach a penny.
Oh, that reminds me of that one like extreme feminist SJW who actually believed everything and went to a Muslim country just to prove they aren't like that.
Didn't she get murdered?
Yes, within one day she got beheaded.
Yikes.
One day.
I don't think she was very tolerant, to be honest.
Oh my god.
She just wasn't tolerant enough of their culture, man. So they had
Definitely
to kill her.
not.
Hey, unknown, did you check the Discord?
You know what? Women are always at fault.
What?
Let's be real.
Did you check the Discord? I sent a picture there.
They are the only ones at fault for their own problems.
Oh yeah, definitely. Like anything happens, it's always the woman's fault.
Oof.
Watch that get taken out of context. Kurumi's a misogynist.
Oh yeah, I like that Alex Jones one. Oh fuck, I said his name. Mr. Frog.
No.
Don't say his name again. It's Mr. Frog.
Turn the frogs gay.
Basically, male froppy.
Yeah. The freaky cucks.
Do you understand that?
I mean, he always
my
has
hero
MySpace.
is totally froppy.
His name is Cunty?
Oh my god, no. Just fucking replace Hillary Clinton in that fucking video of his where he's like, she's a goddess with froppy.
So,
Yes.
Are you guys voting Kanye West? Just saying, next election.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh yeah.
I mean, if he runs, yes.
I kind of want
he
the
is a
world to
god.
end. I kind
He
of
is
want
a
the world
god.
to end, so I'm voting Kanye West.
Yeah,
At this point, I give zero fucks about the American political system.
He's gonna
here's
make
the thing.
Roblox
If
real.
Kanye West unironically runs for president, I would vote just to fucking whatchamacallit meme on everyone because we
We had our first
Oh,
black
yeah,
president.
definitely.
We had our first black president. Now we need our first God president.
No, we
Hashtag
already
2020.
have our first God president. God Emperor Trump.
Oh yeah, I
We
forgot.
need,
Yeah.
We need
basically,
our first rapper president.
no, we need our first legitimate. We had a pee poo poo head for president. Then now we have a god for a president. Now we need a pee poo poo head god for a president.
So we're just mixing the two. It's like
absolutely.
fusion, with Trump and Obama.
Trump equals Kanye West,
Yeah,
apparently.
It's the goddamn Metamorian fusion dance, except
So like,
Here's
how
the
long-
thing, though. He's going to have to run Democrat because there's no way he primary against former dragon-blooded president.
Do you know what I want to do though? Do you want to know what I want to do though when he's running?
What?
Like when he wins the election, I want to run up there and be like, I know you happy, but let me just say.
Yeah, I really, honestly, I would laugh my ass off.
Yeah.
If Taylor Swift did that
I'll
shit.
straight up get shot, but it'll be worth it.
You know, when you said the fusion dancing, I just had this picture in my mind of Obama and Trump fusing, and it would look like the most ugly fucking mess.
It would just straight up be Kanye West. Straight up be him.
No, it would be, Trump is kind of fat, you know, so.
So is Kanye.
All that fat goes into Kanye's head. It goes into his gray matter.
Have you seen Kanye's fucking head?
Kanye West wins. Everyone celebrates. Dylan comes in.
I just
I'm gonna let you finish celebrating, but
I just imagine somebody looking kind of like as fat as Trump, black, but just like with that fucking ugly, like that Metamorian jacket, the jacket that any fusion wears. They show the entire chest and everything. But
yeah, dude, you're just describing Kanye West.
I think it would be like I think it would be black and purple, and it would straight up be Kanye West.
We have a slight problem. The Rock is also running for president and around the same time.
Oh yeah.
Oprah's running for president.
Shit! Who are we going to vote for?
If you don't vote Oprah, you're racist. Even if her opponent is black.
Even if like everyone running against Oprah right now is fucking black.
Here's the thing.
Kanye West.
I mean, The Rock is part black and part Samoan, so I think I'm okay.
If Oprah runs, she wins because she has the female vote.
If you ever voted,
oh no!
I mean, the female vote's worthless already.
No, because the majority of voters are females.
If you ever voted me in as your president,
no wonder the country's been shit for so long.
If you ever voted me as your president, any specific month dedicated to a race or sex would be gotten rid of. Like women.
So basically, what you're saying though is that there is no other race other than Oprah Winfrey. So if you don't vote Oprah Winfrey, you're racist.
Now here's the thing, Dylan. I'm okay with having them have a month to themselves. You know, Gay Pride Month and Black History Month, Women's History Month. You know, they get the 3 months because everything else is done by straight white males.
I mean, you're right on that. You're right on that.
Straight white male month.
I hate to say we cannot really argue with that.
No, we don't have a straight white male month. We have a straight white
Every
male
other month
9
other than the
months.
that we just established.
No, we have a straight white male history.
So is our
when you get a straight white male month, the rest of the year in your history class.
Is our straight white parade just 5 o'clock after work ends every day?
Yes.
Is that it?
No, it's the St. Patty's Day parade. It's the best parade of the year. We literally get the best parade.
You've never talked to any of those white purists, because according to them, Irish people aren't white.
Yeah, I kind of figured that out when they use the same letters for ginger as the N-word.
Yeah, they also say that that Jewish people aren't white either.
Well, yeah,
I mean, that's just because they're woke and anti-Zionist as fuck.
Okay, here's the thing. People that say Jesus was black is wrong because Jesus was Jewish.
I'm pretty sure I'm fucking white, all things considered. Although maybe not by American standards, you know.
You're only how white are you? Because here's the thing.
Do you know a milk bottle? Have you seen a milk bottle like just lying on the street?
Okay. So you're more white than me. Because here's the thing. I'm part Native American, which means I'm part prairie nigger. Or part prairie ginger.
According to God Emperor Darkseid, if you're Native American and white and you look white, you're just white. That's how it works.
Yeah, here's the thing. I'm part Native American.
Tell that to
So you
Elizabeth
telling
Warren.
me that I ain't gonna get my grant?
No. See, I'm part Native American, part Chinese, and part white. But apparently that makes me look fucking Mexican to everyone.
Well, yeah, same here. But according to Darkseid, I'm just white because I don't look Native American enough.
If
here's the trick. If you look Mexican, tell a college application that you're Mexican. No one's going to fucking check.
No, I just tell them I'm black. I tell them I'm a person of color. I identify as a person of color. And if they
I am trans black.
Yeah,
you're transgender.
For me, I just put whatever I feel like that day. I either put white or Native American.
Because here's me. I am I'm a masculine presenting trans female of color who's also a lesbian.
You're Christian.
Oh no.
No, because
Just add
honestly,
Pony
that
into
masculine presenting thing was the biggest bullshit ever. You're either
the most
actually trans and, you know, on HRT and all of that,
no, because,
or you're pretending.
Because everything I just said leads to me being a straight white male. They actually gave enough mental gymnastics to have all the oppression points, but be a straight white male.
Huh.
I mean, at this point, if you look at things from like a really warped perspective, straight white males are the most oppressed because of how much oppression is going to fix the previous oppression.
Yes, it is.
If you really just look at it.
If you look at it very cynically, but
yeah. Let's basically just get rid of women's right to vote, man.
Let's just get rid of women. Just push them on an island.
Oh yeah, that's
say.
This is not the incel podcast.
This is the incel podcast. I am king of the incel. If you tell them I have a girlfriend, I will deny.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
wait, king of incels. Of course, one would have a girlfriend.
Wait, if you have a girlfriend, then you're not an incel.
Yeah, but you would still be a king of them just because you do have a girlfriend.
No, he wouldn't be the king. He would be their god.
Well, now
according to Japanese anime, he would be their mortal enemy.
Yeah, that's how I thought it worked too.
Yeah, I'm definitely.
You'd be shocked how many of the incels are also weebs. It's a weird coincidence. Weird coincidence.
Like it's like that fucking anime. You know that anime Neto game.
All right, see you, OneManCast.
Yeah, like the anime Neto game where the girl is like plays a character on an MMO, right? And every time they meet in real life, like she always has something to say about normal fags.
Oh god!
Like fucking having girlfriends and shit.
Are we going to get back to the EU? Because we just been shit talking everything.
I don't mind just shit talking.
Hello.
Yeah. Hey.
It's been a
sorry, it's not so like. So this is a bit weird.
I thought it'd be a fun topic. Hi, I'm a European.
Oh, you're.
I just got the little short story.
I'm in the
UK,
UK,
college, right?
But, you know, details.
At my college, right? We have like 3 campuses with the same name, all connected. And at one of the campuses, one of the professors shot themselves in the arm. And I was watching the news, and like, you want to know the reason why?
Why?
He was protesting Trump, and he shot himself.
It's going to be a really good protest when you can't use your arm
anymore. Kind of weird.
No, it's going to be a really good protest when you fuck up suicide.
Yeah, I know. Didn't that person die?
Did he bleed out? Yeah. I'll laugh so hard.
Oh no, he's alive. He's in like county hole.
That would be such a soy boy way to die. Like you shoot yourself in the arm and then you bleed out.
No, because I just recently heard a story about someone killing themselves to protest Trump.
Oh, and they didn't kill themselves.
Okay,
the best way
I guess
he's one of the old sociology professors.
If they want to start lighting themselves on fire, I will provide the matches.
And like, it's been weird because like I haven't seen anything on the news about this for a week. Last week, and nothing about it up till now. So I've been trying to cover up something.
No, I don't think they're trying to cover it up. It's the fact that reporting that story wouldn't make people watch the news. It's just in their own interest.
Yeah, it's 100%.
It's best to talk about Jamal, who got shot on Fifth Street, and he did nothing wrong, because that's what people want to watch.
Honestly, I'd be way more interested in that story because this one's a fucking shit show, and they're always great.
I like watching those stories because I want to just go Google Jamal's background and then see everything he did actually do wrong. Like over here in Tulsa, Oklahoma, we had someone get shot, and they tried to do that whole he did nothing wrong. He was a drug dealer and he was high when he got shot. And I'm like, okay, did nothing wrong.
That reminds me of
as soon as I see the didn't do nothing, I immediately think of all of the 4chan memes of like Griffith didn't do nothing, Hitler didn't do nothing.
I'm a genius.
All of that shit started with Trayvon. And the funny thing is, even with Trayvon assaulted the guy who shot him.
Oh,
yeah. The dude who shot him waited until he was assaulted to shoot him.
Man,
So before he got shot, he went to the convenience store and stole some stuff and assaulted the cashier guy, then left.
No. He fucking was being stalked by Zimmerman, which is wrong. He confronted Zimmerman.
Oh no, wait, not the shit. I was thinking someone else. Sorry.
Okay, he confronted Zimmerman for stalking him, and then Zimmerman kept talking shit, and then Trayvon beat the shit out of him, which he was in the right to, in my opinion. But because he beat the shit out of him, he got shot. And that's the logical way that it happened, but people will twist it to, this kid was walking down the street, minding his own business, and then Zimmerman pulled up going, it's time for Blackie to die. And then
my favorite thing is the number of, like, real-life shit posters who just threw Skittles at black guys.
It's basically, it's time to take out old Blacker out the back
when you look at it
in his head.
When you look at it logically, it's just both of them were in the wrong and something terrible happened because of it. But Zimmerman is the bigger asshole for trying to sell the gun afterwards. Yeah. He is the bigger asshole.
Yeah. You guys are
not just that, like,
Michael Brown the whole time.
Zimmerman was a piece of shit. Like, we found out how much of a piece of shit he was, like, in less than a year. When he got arrested for beating his wife.
If you're stalking a child and then that child kicks your ass, you're fucking pathetic. That's the reality of it. You're pathetic if you get your ass kicked when you were the stalker.
But what if it's Karate Kid, Dylan?
Well, I've seen Trayvon's body type. He was not Karate Kid. You should have been able to fight him off. Just sit on him. You're a fat Hispanic man. Sit on him. And I hate that. I hate that this. No.
Dylan, he's a white man. He was
Hispanic. People need to get their shit right. He was a Hispanic mix.
Mr. Anime did nothing wrong.
Oh my god! Basically, let's just all buy a bunch of Dindu Nuffin muffins and just give them to everybody.
If Obama gets to be the first black president, then that was a Hispanic man killing a white kid, a black kid.
Okay. Oh yeah. By the way, that reminded me of a story about a year ago that they did a didn't do nothing wrong thing, but if the story was he started shooting at the police first.
Oh yeah, I know which case you're talking about. There was this one case where I don't remember his name, and I'll probably have to Google it in a bit so I don't look like a retard. But they tried to say he didn't do nothing wrong, and he fucking he tried to reach for the police officer's gun.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what the fuck?
Hey man, he was just defending himself.
But white people are the ultimate evil, so at the end of the day, we have to be the villains.
I mean, the whitey deserves to die.
It's like the Ferguson stuff.
I think one of the funniest things is like, if you look at other countries like Haiti, you'll see that what happens to these countries if they do actually abolish the white people who built the country, their countries go to shit.
You get one earthquake and your entire
your country goes to complete shit. Their country was shit before that. Their infrastructure was falling apart, which is why when
that's why that one earthquake fucked them up.
Everything fell apart because they kicked out the white people, and then no one else was fucking repairing the roads and making new buildings. No one was investing in new businesses. It was just a bunch of fucking, typical fucking stores and shit. It was nothing like that would actually help their economy.
Yeah, it's kind of funny what happens when you get rid of the white people and aren't Asian.
Like, I'm not even, like, the pro-white people. Like, I'm not saying we need a white ethno-state or anything. I'm saying, literally, if you look at the world, most of the economy is built off of white people. Most of the economies are built from white people that can realize that they can make money off of the land.
So the white countries are just better.
Like, in Africa, white people are the ones that make the land farmland, and then they were the ones that were making money from the farmland, and now the black people are going around and killing the white Africans to steal their farmland. This is something that's actually happening. This is something that's actually happening, and no one's talking about it.
Yeah, we were talking about it earlier on the stream where we were talking about them killing the whites on the farmlands.
Yeah, because they feel like they're entitled to that land because it used to be owned by Africans. But in reality, if they weren't fucking retarded, they'd realize they're all African. You're all African, even if you're white. So that was their land.
When the white people showed up, they just bought the land. They gave them some money and just bought the land.
It would be straight up like if the Native Americans started massacring white people now because this was their land at one point. It would be the same.
Don't give them any ideas. They might actually win now.
Well, I'm Native American, so that would be that would be my people. But
which tribe?
Multiple.
I was about to say anyone who's like actually got a decent amount of Native American blood in them. At this point, it's multiple tribes.
Yeah, it's Cherokee, Apache, Comanche, and Iroquois.
Like, Cherokee's basically a meme because Cherokees, when they got shipped off of the East Coast, pretty much took over wherever they were.
Yeah.
Hey man, I'm 1/16 Cherokee. I understand your pain.
Oh no.
Hey,
Cherokee and Creek with a little Seminole.
I got like a 1 in 1 millionth in me. I know your pain.
Like, no, it's hilarious what happened when Native Americans were given guns.
I just think that this whole race baiting culture is fucking stupid. It's like, why are we looking at things from race instead of just looking at it like a crime was committed? But instead it has to be a crime was committed and this is the race that did it.
Because white people.
No, because they want the Gibbs. They want
because Al Sharpton needs another house.
No,
that's why it has to be done.
No, they want to justify their politics.
People want to talk about how bad the Holocaust was and that Trump could cause a new Holocaust. Well, I think people need to wake up because that's literally what's happening in Africa right now.
You
can give it whatever name you want to give it.
Yeah, but that's just happening to white people. It doesn't matter.
Like, look at it. Look at the two side by side. The Jewish people built the German economy, and the Germans wanted that money, so they killed the Jewish to get the money.
No. If you want an example of somebody who you just point to say, okay, look, you say blacks can't be racist, just point to Louis Farrakhan.
Who?
You know, the bad thing is Farrakhan's actually pretty low on the racist
I don't even know who that
thing
is.
at this point.
Louis Farrakhan is this black guy who I remember seeing. He was like talking about like fucking Jewish people, like in the fucking basically almost like he's trying to like Hitler or something.
Okay.
He's actually pretty low on this dude's fucking racist marker when you bring up racist at this point.
Yeah, I really think that when it comes to the YouTube sphere, like, people should really just stop talking about the SJW shit because there's bigger problems than SJWs fucking talking about feminism on YouTube. I really think there is. And the more people just waste their time talking about this, the more actual atrocities will occur.
Yeah.
Just
like, if you want to start calling yourself a YouTube activist, how about you start talking about the shit that's actually happening? Like people being massacred because they're white. How about that? Instead of talking about
that requires work.
No, that requires being racist.
Okay.
Look, it's the same reason you don't see feminists talking about Saudi Arabia or Qatar.
No, they talk about Saudi Arabia and Qatar. They praise it.
You know what I meant. Like, they're bitching about the patriarchy in a country where they have the right to bitch about the patriarchy.
Yeah, if this was a real patriarchy, you'd be killed for talking about the patriarchy.
Oh, that reminds me. Hold on, let me find my Trump meme. Because I
just sit there and go, the bitches still have their clits. They're doing pretty well for women in, like,
yeah, but have
world.
you seen The Handmaid's Tale?
I think this is the part of history no one wants to admit happened. Behind every person of color, and I hate using that term, but behind every person of color or woman who fought for their rights, there was straight white men in the background helping them achieve those rights. So when you start turning on the straight white men, you're only hurting yourself.
There's also there's also those people who keep saying that behind every man, there's always this like powerful woman or something guiding them.
Yeah, sucking their dick.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's usually what's happening. It's like, you do what I say or else I'm not fucking you. And how do you win against that argument?
Donald Trump is such a terrifying fascist dictator that literally no one fears speaking out against him on literally any platform.
What?
Oh my god.
Where have I been since 2016? Obviously, we're not in the same world. Is this footage from Earth 2 where Bernie is president?
Earth 2 in the Marvel universe.
No, Earth 2 is a real fan fiction thing that people roleplay as. Like, look up Earth 2. Earth 2 is a real thing. That's the Earth where Bernie
wasn't there like a website?
I thought that was the Earth where it's like Bernstein instead of Bernstein.
No, that's a different role playing community. The fucking political role playing community does Bernie for Earth 2, and they actually publish current articles that would happen on Earth 2.
I googled Earth 2 and a TV series came up.
No. Look up Earth 2 Bernie Sanders. That would be it. Like, it's a role playing community where they publish news articles.
Bernie Sanders.
Oh, some of these
images
are hilarious.
Oh my god.
On Earth 2, Bernie would have won. See right there.
The Bernie Bros. This is so sad.
The Bernie Bros.
They actually publish news articles about, like, real news articles that would happen on Earth 2.
What's Trump doing in Earth 2?
It has a Know Your Meme article.
In Earth 2, Trump's fans got so pissed because he didn't win, they wanted to re-vote. They wanted people to vote again, just like what happened with Earth 1 with Hillary.
Well, here's the thing. Like, Bernie would have, if the Democratic Party wasn't as corrupt as it is, Bernie would have won without a doubt. No one is going to argue.
There's a lot of right-leaning people that wanted someone like Trump in, so I think it'd be a fair race at that point. But
well, it was a fair race.
I think it would be like next.
No, Hillary was destined to lose. Hillary was destined to lose.
Like, Hillary was literally the only person who Trump could have beaten.
Like, I don't even
think even then, it was literally just who's less motivated.
I don't even think we needed WikiLeaks for Hillary to lose. I think she would have lost regardless.
You gotta think all that time, money, and planning, and you get beat by this buffoon.
Yes, freaking.
Well, it's because Trump knows how to play the game.
Hillary,
that's the reality of it.
Yeah.
Hillary did the most expensive presidential candidacy in the world.
She thought she had it in the bag.
Well, tell me this. What do people spend more money on? A presidential campaign or reality TV?
I would guess reality TV.
Trump was destined to win because he spent so much time learning how reality TV works that he knew how the casual American acted, wanted, and behaved.
That's true.
So it was destined for him to win. Even if the shit he said was lies, he was destined to win.
He also knew what the average American actually worried about.
Here's the thing.
Yeah.
Trump, he didn't use anywhere near as much money, but did way more.
He didn't have to use the money. All he had to do was make an ass of himself. People see that he's a real person, and then they vote for him.
Well, not just that.
Because
say some crazy shit because you're going to get the shit posters on your side then.
Being an asshole means you're a red-blooded American.
You never challenge for
shit. Do you guys know who had the saddest presidential campaign?
Hillary Clinton.
Gary Johnson.
Jeb.
I feel so bad.
Oh my god!
I just want to pat Jeb on the head and give him a cookie.
Like, clap. He's like, please clap.
You know what's funny?
Well, I just want to give Jeb a plate of chicken tendies and a glass of chalky milk.
Has anyone checked on Jeb? I hope he isn't hanging from his room right now.
Actually, so who here remembers?
Dude, you know W is like fucking going at... is just not letting him live that shit down, right?
Yeah, so who here remembers Gary Johnson?
Everyone remembers Gary Johnson because Gary Johnson... got fucked.
I bet you remember at a family reunion, like they ever argue, Bush will just say, "If you've been a president, raise your hand." That's what I thought.
Who here? He's like, oh. Who here remembers that one time? There was this one time Gary Johnson was asked about stuff like global warming, and he tried to equate the sun exploding to global warming.
Oh that's so fucking stupid. That's not what global warming is.
He literally said that shit.
Global terrorism is
Gary Johnson was obviously high most of the time.
With Trump, it's like, I don't understand global warming, therefore it's not a thing. So at least that's more logical.
Shut up, you science bitch.
It's like, what if I spray my hair can inside my house that is completely sealed off? How does that affect the sun? It doesn't.
Trump announced his way to fix global warming. Puts 1,000 air conditioners in the Arctic.
Honestly,
it still snows.
Come on, guys.
As fucking dumb as that is, it's kind of hilarious.
What'd you say, Plot?
We all know global warming is a myth. You can't deny the results. Look at it. Big businesses, corporations getting paid off to convince us that all fossil fuel.
Yeah. Well, the real problem comes with like people like trying to make all these doomsday predictions, and it just shows like people.
I've
actually
lived through like
to
20
that.
doomsdays in my lifetime. I'm tired of it. I don't fucking care anymore.
Dude, they're the people.
There was like
here
4 last year.
Yeah, there are people who fucking believe that shit too. It's like
Yeah,
we're
There
gonna die
was
in 10
one.
years.
They said
They
if
probably had the bunkers ready and everything.
Like there was the Y2K shit. There was the
Donald
fucking-
Trump's election.
There was Y2K. There was 666. There was 2012. I'm fucking done with it. I'm fucking done with all
there
this
was
shit.
Donald Trump's election.
There was that asteroid that was going to hit us this year. There was Planet X that was supposed to hit us this year.
I was hoping for that one.
There's still people who believe in Planet X. Do you know what Planet X is?
I heard about it a long
Supposedly,
time ago.
there's a hidden planet that's the size of Earth that orbits the sun in just the right position to where we can never see it. And when it does orbit the right position, it will crash into us. Even though it makes no sense if you actually know how orbiting works and gravity works.
And the fact that you can't even see it, so how do you even know it exists?
That's the fucking thing. They said NASA covered it up because they have satellites that can see it, but they don't want the public knowing because it'll crash into Earth.
It's like Bigfoot. It's like Bigfoot.
Don't ask.
I don't. Do they know how fucking satellites work?
A lot of
They
these,
don't.
Yeah, a lot of these things are just them trying to find convenient ways to get milk money out of people.
It's the same thing. It's the same thing with the flat earthers. The more technology advances, the stupider people get.
Yeah, I know.
It's like how?
Wait.
Here's the thing. I know.
What are you talking about? The Earth is flat.
So basically, in order to what we should do, right?
The government is trying to cover it up, but I know for sure that the Holocaust didn't happen. The government's trying to cover it up that it didn't happen, but I know it did.
Yeah,
I mean,
like
the
all
Holocaust,
these, yeah,
the
all these,
Holocaust is just like 9/11. It was just a reason to fight Germany.
yeah, all these doomsday predictions though, they're just there to make like money, like through like all these funds and stuff that there's like. To prevent these
have you ever seen like Alex Jones talk about the fucking FEMA camps like 2 years ago, 3 years ago?
Oh my god!
No.
No, I met someone who actually believed that shit.
A few years ago, there was like this. They were preparing for disasters. They were teaching the soldiers to prepare for disasters. I knew this because I lived in Oklahoma, where there's a giant military base. So I already knew this shit was going to be happening. One of our WalMarts got shut down for the exercises. But while this was happening,
is literally like across the street from one of the biggest Air Force.
While this is happening,
airplane builders and
while this is happening, they were building little tents and shit so you would know how to live in a disaster area. And people took that and they said those are the FEMA camps they're going to put us in when martial law activates. Then they saw the supply crates, you know, standard fucking supply crates you drop from fucking airships. They saw that and they said that's the coffins they're going to put us in mass. Fucking Alex Jones was one of the people pushing this shit, trying to get people to buy fucking doomsday kits.
That sounds retarded.
Oh no, my favorite thing is like they pulled a couple of manifests, and one of them did have plastic coffins on it.
Manifest destiny.
Because when FEMA goes in, one of the first things they have to do is get the dead bodies away from like water and shit. And you don't necessarily have time to go see the Undertaker.
Yeah.
So you literally have plastic coffins for this purpose.
The ones that I saw, they were mistaking plastic coffins for fucking supply crates. And I'm like, how? How do you mistake those two?
Wow.
Like there are so many fucking stupid things.
Is this from the European Union's decisions?
Because the world is dumb. That's the whole point of
We
this.
branched off a lot. But before I wanted to say, so like one of the campuses close to mine, one of the professors there shot themselves in the arm to protest.
Yeah, I heard.
No, plot.
I was listening.
Plot. Here's the thing. We got from Jojo's to this.
Oh.
The second I
It
hopped
still pisses me off that Giorno's fucking outfit is pink.
The second
that shit is supposed to be purple and raspberry.
The second I hopped in, I'm like, I don't know anything about weeb shit, so we just started talking about.
Wait a minute. Is raspberry a color?
I'll be back in a second.
I think raspberry is like carrot orange, even though it's a vegetable.
No, it's a very deep red.
Well, it's like Moonlight Twinkle.
Do you want to know Giovanni's character design, aside from him being a blonde, white Italian dude, for some fucking reason, is based off of Prince?
Oh yeah,
like the haircut is.
Here's a weeb argument I can actually have with you guys. One of my friends was insisting that All Might is not of American descent.
He's not.
What?
I'm sorry, what part of Texas Smash do you not understand?
He's white with blonde hair and blue eyes.
And he said he's introduced as just coming back from the States inside the beginning of My Hero Academia.
But he is not from American descent. One of the things.
He's been born in Japan, but I'm sure he's of American
descent.
No,
because there's a lot of Japan has a decently sized Dutch population.
Oh my goodness!
So
because
Dutch.
Well, the Dutch are were the only people allowed to trade with Japan for like 500 years.
But he goes to America a lot. Why would he go to America?
His favorite thing is American action movies.
Yeah, but why would he care so much about America if it wasn't for the fact that his family has connections to America?
Why the fuck do we care so much about weeb shit?
All Might's not allowed to have a family,
basically the universe just birthed All Might into existence.
Well, no,
the weird thing about the movie is that seeing All Might with eyes kind of creeps me out.
I like it. I like All Might's eye look. The only thing is, it kind of makes me wonder when he stopped having eyes, because even when he was saving the civilians in the flashback with Midoriya, where like he was a kid, he still had black eyes.
Film theory. All Might has a secret quirk is to not have shadows no matter what the lighting is.
Except for when he's young.
Except for that one time.
All Might, you're talking about All Might has eyes.
And apparently quite a few people got pissed off that the anime cut away from their arc they were doing to promote the movie for one episode.
Apparently someone's
like, that was slightly annoying, but there was not going to be a show that day. You literally were either you get this promotional thing, or there's not going to be a show this week.
I thought it was funny. I liked it.
Because there's a huge thing going on that day, and
it kind of made me realize that the movie is probably going to be non-canon.
Speaking of movies, actually, you know what's really funny about Dragon Ball Super is how Kale, they tried to introduce a female Broly.
Oh yeah, and then they add Broly and make him girl.
They add Broly into Dragon Ball Super, so it's like all that fucking fan service for Broly.
See, I don't give two shits about Kale, but I'm upset that this might make Caulifla irrelevant.
Oh boy, yeah.
Caulifla is best girl.
Well, here's the thing, actually. Caulifla is still a shit character.
How dare you?
The Hiroaka movie's probably going to be canon.
Like, basically, you can call her a waifu, that's fine, but how can you...
not even waifu. She's straight up tsundere Dragon Ball character.
Yeah, but how can you ever comprehend that as good writing to when she says, like, when she goes Super Saiyan 2 for no reason because of tingly back feeling.
that is shit, but it's just
no, not just that. And then when she meets Goku again, she says, I forgot how to do that. Is it the tingly back feeling? She doesn't even wait for him to give him an actual lesson. She just says, it's the tingly back feeling, isn't it?
It's the same problem that all the Saiyans from that universe have, though. It's not just her.
It's called crappy writing.
It's even worse of a problem with Goten and fucking Trunks.
No, Kaba. It's worse with Kaba because Kaba has to do it like Gohan did, where he gets really pissed. So it seems more like, I said in a video where I talked about how shit they are as characters, but Kaba seems more like he got on a bus from Universe.
Well, it makes no sense. It makes no sense for Goten and Trunks because their power levels are so fucking weak. They're barely at Frieza's level, and yet they can still go Super Saiyan.
Yeah. Okay, it makes no sense that they're even close to Frieza's level when they're born.
It makes no fucking sense in general, their power levels. Like, people want to complain about these new Saiyans.
Yeah.
Fucking Goten and Trunks were the biggest problem and still are the biggest problem.
But no, actually it's worse because basically the fan base created a theory that, it's genetic memory.
Yeah.
The genetic memory. But basically, the S cell shit is kind of the same thing in a way, and that's a genetic type of thing
that they can pass down the S cells.
And
Yeah.
basically,
like
but here, not even just that. No, not even just
Alright,
that.
I'm back.
It's even worse because basically they say how, the less violent you are, the more potential you have. When in reality, Caulifla and Kaba are such a comparison. Kaba should have more
How
potential
did
than
we get back to
Caulifla.
Dragon Ball?
Just shut up.
I don't know. I really want to get away from it.
Dragon Ball. I like Dragon Ball, so I'm willing to talk about it.
So-
Goku was murking people left and right.
Basically, Kaba should have been stronger because in terms of potential, because he's the more pacifist one. And Toriyama said, the more gentle you are, the stronger you can be. When Caulifla is just like Goku, she's a violent person.
From what I've seen, when it comes to this, when you're really, really calm, you just get Super Saiyan Rage, which is a different transformation all of its own.
Kaba, he seems more like he hopped on a space bus from Universe 7 and said, adios, amigos.
So is it safe to say that everyone with that transformation are virgins with Rage?
It's kind of. It's safe to say
I'm
that.
not about to start talking about One Piece if you don't stop talking about fucking Dragon Ball Super.
It's safe to say that Kaba's an illegal.
All right,
I know nothing about One Piece, so let's stop
here's the
talking.
thing. We've talked about Dragon Ball so much on this podcast.
I know nothing about One Piece, so please stop talking about Dragon Ball.
That's what I'm talking about. How likely is it that Monday
So there was a Jehovah's Witness at the door, so I asked him, so you personally witnessed Jehovah?
Oh my goodness.
Okay, so Kevin, what did you say, Kevin?
I just want to say, how likely is it that Monday Matt's gonna kill himself?
Heavily likely. He's losing subs a lot, so much.
Honestly, I kind of want to see him.
This is going to be pretty bad. So I just want to explain.
Everyone that says Monday Matt is buying subs is retarded. Watch, I can prove why.
I'm alive.
After he was talking about go collecting boulders, they found out he's actually an advocate for boulder rights. So every boulder YouTube channel has been mass subbing to him recently.
Yeah. Oh my goodness!
Wait, now first off, he had his 8-month-old child help him pick up those boulders. Pretty tough kid.
Can we also say hashtag do a flip?
Here's what I would do if I'm Matt, and this is fucked up, and you'll probably think it's fucked up, but this is his best chance of surviving. Go full SJW. The SJWs.
He can't even do that.
The SJWs will sub to you. They will sub to you, and you will be accepted in their community, and they won't make fun of you for your boulders.
I don't think they even want him in his community.
They would.
It's even bad for them.
They've accepted worse than him.
Yeah, but the thing is, he's been anti-SJW for so long.
Yeah.
Say you've seen the light. You've seen the light. You've heard Anita Sarkeesian. You believe her.
But
you've heard the word. You've heard the word of the Lordess.
No. He got the opposite treatment of Lacey Green.
Yeah, just say he got fucking blue pilled. Just go with it.
They'd mock him for the rest of his life.
He's gonna be eating a blue pill.
Yeah, he heard the word of the Lord and Savior Anita Sarkeesian and Full McIntosh.
He could fucking talk to Steve Shives.
Shit! No, he can't. He's blocked on. They've blocked him on Twitter.
No, here's the thing.
I'm sure he can find some way to talk to
Here's how Monday Matt can recover. All he needs to do is this. Admit
he could team up with Kraut.
Okay. Yeah, that too. But he can finally admit he fucked up, and then pretty much not talk about it for ever, and then fucking just keep doing what he was doing before.
My solution. This is the final solution. He could bring back Polly the polar bear.
All right.
Honestly, I am all for Polly the polar bear. That shit was great.
Hello, guys. It's me, Polly the polar bear. Today we're going to talk about the Holocaust.
We're going to talk about the word.
The polar bear is so you finally return to me.
And today we're going to talk about the word nigger.
Fucking, you take a clip. Someone take an image of Polly the polar bear and then caption it, "Long time no see, dirty slut."
Honestly, the only way I could see Monday, he's going to have to drop this facade.
Yeah.
He's gonna have to stop being mundane.
He's gonna
It's
have
gonna
to stop
kill him.
picking up boulders.
So like the worst part about this, think of the embarrassment for his child.
Think of the embarrassment for his wife.
Think of the embarrassment for everyone.
You keep saying
Anyone
his
is so
child.
She has
his
to.
wife's
She has,
kid.
Oh,
she has to let. She has to let. She has to let him stick his dick in her. Think about her. Think about how sad that must be.
Oh no! Think about
guys.
No, here's the thing.
Yeah.
Think about how sad this is. That his persona is so bad that people in his life are coming out to speak out of stories of him. Real
Yeah,
in real life.
I saw that one podcast of like a former friend.
I think it's safe to say we need to start a fundraiser to get Jamal to visit his wife.
Oh, no.
She deserves it. She deserves
Hey.
to get blacked.
I mean,
It's Tyrone on this podcast.
No, Jamal is the
all
one
the
true.
air,
Jamal
man.
Jamal
I
is
mean,
the
like-
one true man. Jamal,
I
he
mean,
goes
like-
in when he's asked to. Tyrone steals your bitch. You got to learn the difference.
Couldn't Monday Matt get a job at Applebee's for Sargon?
I mean, they
Oh
could
my
both
God.
they could both play
That
that
fucking
dinosaur
suit was
game.
terrible.
I mean, Sargon, he had to sleep at the men's warehouse. I mean, I'm kind of sad he didn't save the EU, but you know.
Mundane Matt could be a Let's Player. He could be a Let's Player now.
Oh
No,
wow.
because you actually have to be entertaining.
No,
Yeah,
all
They
you
play
have
that
to do.
dinosaur game with
Just let me
Sargon.
think, goddammit.
Here's the thing: just stay away from bridges. Bad things happen at bridges.
Or here's what he could do. He could join Doodle Tones commentary community.
No
They'd
way.
accept
He just,
him.
no way. Monday Night he started a Boulder review channel.
You think it'd be weird because they wouldn't want a 30-year-old man there, but Boone Slayer's there, so I beg to differ.
That is
Well,
true.
I just sit
That
there
is
and go-
very true.
If Monday Matt did that, would he have the most fucking followers?
You know, to be honest,
Tell me if you
yeah.
couldn't see Doodle Tones hanging out with Mundane
To be
Matt.
honest,
I
if
could.
to be honest,
Okay.
to be honest,
Yeah.
if he really wants to work with boulders, just get himself arrested.
He could
Or get a real-
he could seriously just switch commentary communities. I could see that happening.
God. How many
He could
subs
start
does he
talking
have
about
again?
he could start talking about lame Pokemon top 10s and he'll be welcomed right in.
Yeah. So unknown, I got a question. How long is this podcast going to last? Because you said you were going to time limit it or something.
It can last forever for me. I don't care.
Oh,
Last until
I mean, we haven't even.
Yeah,
we
let's
were
just have a
doing a
sleepover
seasonal
in the
review and we
call,
just
you know?
stopped.
Oh yeah.
Then you dragged like us to and it's like, yeah.
okay.
you-
So yeah. So
Should we-
if it's gonna last for like just for as long as it can, I might go soon because I'm fucking tired.
All right then, you can go.
Can't say I blame you, fam.
So I'm gonna get going, everybody. My name is Uncle Ginger. You can
The artist formerly known as Kaiser Trigger.
yeah, you can subscribe to me if you want to, or you can just tell me to go fuck myself.
Bye, Samus. The second you
All right.
turn Zero Suit, you'll be my waifu.
Oh damn.
right.
Okay.
Before you go, I have to ask one question.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Do you have a soul?
No, I don't.
Okay.
I don't have it. I don't.
Ah,
have
you can
it.
figured
join
as much.
Karome then.
I'm not ginger now.
All right. Goodbye, everybody. My
All Irish people. are
Okay.
my
gingers.
ginger ass head is going to leave. Goodbye.
Yes, clearly all Irish people are ginger. Clearly.
Yeah, clearly.
Unknown. Since I'm here now.
Do you want to actually do the My Hero video?
Oh, I mean, we can. I was just gonna talk about it.
Oh, I thought we were going watching rabbits.
Oh, I mean, we can. That's fine by me.
Oh no, I haven't seen the new season yet.
Karome, that's your fault. I fucking told you so many times to go watch it.
I was
Why
gonna
ain't it? Okay, I'm trying to get
So-
the shit downloaded.
I thought we were just gonna bring up like the giant troll job that we did on,
Okay.
or how accurate our long running joke on Mother's Basement was.
We've been planning
How
this
wa-
shit for months.
Karome, can you not just go to Kiss Anime? Like, what stops you from going to Kiss Anime?
EU.
Fuck ton of viruses. That's what.
No, the new Kiss Anime is fine. It's just they have a stupid
Number
thing
of
they
heads,
have to
and
do.
it crashes all the time.
No, it
No,
doesn't.
they have this stupid.
No, it
they have-
really doesn't,
They
dude.
have this stupid quiz you have to take before you watch any video where it's like, click on Blue Boy.
Okay, hold on.
Three.
I may just give you the code I did that completely skips that.
Please do. It'll be a godsend.
Just don't share it to people because the moment it gets out, is when Kiss Anime.
My lips are sealed.
Is when Kiss Anime will find out. Oh, this exists. Therefore, let's start blocking this.
Wait, let me ask this.
Wait, I know.
Let you watch
You
it
can't
dubbed.
send that to me too. I promise I won't spread it around everywhere.
No, you're a trap. So of course you're going to spread it.
See, he does racism over here.
All right. So
Does Kiss Anime let you watch it dubbed? Like sheer curiosity.
Yes, Kiss Anime has practically everything.
Okay, because if it's dubbed, then that's
You
fine.
have to go to Kiss Anime RU though. If you go to any other one, it's a virus.
Okay.
all right.
Yeah.
I'll
So
keep
I
that in
think
mind.
it was since the beginning of the summer. Me and Unknown have been planning a troll job that we were gonna do against Mother's Basement.
This was your secret operation?
I know that name. Why do I know the name Mother's Basement?
Jeff,
He's the guy.
You know, he's fast food anime.
I'm
He's
sure
like-
you guys told me about him at one point.
He's the.
Oh,
He's a
sure.
cuck.
He's one of the
Ah,
worst.
Literally, hey
anti-tubers.
man, look.
I mean, yeah, we probably talked about him like 20 times on the On-Dev stream.
I'm pretty sure you guys told me about him.
I guarantee you've seen a video of his recommended to you in the sidebar before.
No, I don't watch anime shit.
Oh, I don't.
He
either.
probably did something on Sonic OCs.
No, I'm sure it's you guys told me during the On Dairy Dev shit.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sure we did, but
All right. Go.
so
Let's just
anyway,
explain.
Data digger.
we set up this troll job where we knew for a fact that he was going to make a video on this thing, even though he never brought it up before, like months in advance, just because he's that generic of
No,
a
it's
channel.
because I figured out how he whatchamacallit does his videos, and I'm like, okay, I figured out his formula. He's going to be talking about this 100% guaranteed.
Anyway, well, I knew just because I know he just talks about what's popular.
Oh yeah, that too.
I mean, it's about as predictable as fucking Sonic tubers. Like a little, someone who's connected to Sega tweeted out today, hashtag Sonic movie, and I knew everyone was gonna fucking make a video saying Sonic, not Sonic movie, new Sonic series, and I knew everyone was gonna fucking say new Sonic series confirmed ? And they did it. They fucking did it because they're all leeches. They are all fucking leeches.
So anyway, I make this like 20-minute video that's literally nothing but memes going on in the background while it's actually like a serious voice. And then about a month before I release it, I put up a super generic title thumbnail. Generic title and thumbnail on YouTube that's like 2 minutes long. I'm like, upcoming video coming in like a month.
It wasn't just This Is America, the opening to This Is America.
No, there was a different one.
There was a different one. No, it was that clip with just me, like with just more memes going on in the background. And so
You even got the traps are gay meme in there.
I felt very offended when I saw that.
So
How dare.
I do all this. Then like Mother's Basement tweets out that he's making this almost exact same video like a week ago. So I just hurry up and finish whatever I had left, put it out like 5 days ahead of time. And he always releases like what his thumbnail and like a brief description of it before it comes out. Lo and behold, it's literally my exact thumbnail with different font.
That was the funniest fucking thing.
It was his
But
exact...
see, his thumbnails are fucking predictable.
Yeah.
I think
Oh, I know.
that's when
Literally-
you know it's stagnant, like in creativity.
Yep.
Like
It's not even stagnant. It
But
is copy paste.
There's no original thoughts in his head.
you know, it was the
The only
funniest
original
thing
thought
ever.
he
I
has.
literally like put out this thread that I'm like, it's like, did Mother's Basement steal
only-
my video?
Yeah.
To be fair, I'm actually kind of pretty sure he did just steal the first 4 minutes of my thing to begin with.
Yeah.
Because no, he switches between fights and different parts of it with giant blah noises and giant
Wow.
transitions titles, and that's exactly what my thing. I'm like, he literally just stole my format.
I've learned from the CC that's called inspiration, not ripping off.
I like how his girlfriend had to defend his honor against you.
Okay,
Well,
so
she had to tip her for doing
Oh
it.
my god, dude!
Wait, that actually
did the
happened? I
Twitch
didn't
dot
see
go
it.
after you?
Oh my
Alright,
god,
so-
I didn't even know this.
So I went onto his Discord server, posted this
Oh,
a thread
yeah.
about presenting all the evidence. And so, and his girlfriend comes in to the Discord server and just starts like rolling off that. No, in fact, I ripped off him because with this conspiracy that I actually went back in time.
Oh, wait.
You're just a time
Do a
traveler.
video about this just because he was laughing at that one Brazilian girl for
Yes,
say,
that's
the exact line of
that's
reasoning.
why that's when it started. He got right near the beginning of May. He got like 100,000 subscribers overnight by creating this fake drama that people were ripping him off.
What? He fucking did a Skeptic clone shit, and it worked for him?
To be,
Well,
I think it
here's
might
the
be
thing.
fair that he actually was being ripped off. But the
Yeah,
thing is,
that
his stuff
YouTuber was
is
actually
so-
ripping people off.
That was legitimate. She was actually ripping people off. She pretty much just took whatever someone's video was and dubbed it herself, and then just had her face on it.
See, if she plagiarized it, I'm fine with people
Oh
getting on
yeah,
her. But
it was
if-
100% plagiarism.
If it's the same subject, I don't see a problem with it.
So me and
Even the
Unknown-
jokes were exactly the same.
Okay, then that's just straight up plagiarism.
But me and Unknown basically sat and we're like, the funny thing about his videos is they're so freaking generic and so copy paste and easy to make. I could literally make like 6 of them and like over the course of like 3 weeks, and then make it look like he ripped off every single one of my things because I can nail down what he's gonna say and what he's gonna do like to the letter.
I can almost
And I
guarantee
was
he's going to
right.
do a video about Inessa and Todoroki while spoiling like the next arc.
Yeah, I know. Like
Now plot,
I'm
like-
predicting he's going to do a High Guardian Spice when it comes out. The moment it
If
comes
he
out,
doesn't-
he's doing it.
And if he's not spending all of his time reviewing Boku no Pico, I don't care.
Now, plot, like, what are the reasons how to make the same videos as Murder Basement? Is that Murder's Basement is you from the future in the past?
Oh no, that's the reality of it.
It's just that they're like, I don't care if you have a video that's a month old that you are able to screen capture a thumbnail that you clearly changed it, even though that video doesn't even exist because you took it down 4 days ago, and this thing happened. And because I'm referencing a twit, because the video doesn't exist, but you can still see the thumbnail of it on Twitter from like 4 months ago, from like a month ago, and his girlfriend's just like, no, you're clearly the one who ripped off his thumbnail.
Yeah, that's why so much.
I didn't understand a
This is some
single part of
4D
her
chess
logic.
shit. This is just straight up.
I mean,
4D
like,
chess.
All you guys
is Murder's
do is
Basement
make
such
the
a cuck?
video,
He needs to
and
send
it's
his
gonna be
e-girl
hilarious.
girlfriend after you.
Just do Mother's Basement rip me off, and I'll put it on our anime. We'll all upvote it.
Yeah.
Dylan, if he does that, could you help us?
I mean,
Actually,
if you
could
put
we
me a
get
link,
like
I'll
someone
do
else
it.
to put it on because
see, 'cause-
you seem to get dislike bombed.
Oh yeah, someone else has to do it. Our anime actually hates me.
This is literally true.
Like our enemies loves you, but
Animes fucking loves me. Okay, watch. I'm gonna show it.
well, here's the thing. Why don't
Refresh. Almost every day, if you look at our animemes, I am usually front page, like right here. The thumbnail for this video I posted on Animemes. I'm front page right now, right here. Oh, like let me share it to y'all so y'all can see as well.
Yeah.
Like,
Is this one of your proudest moments in life?
no, because I get it almost every day.
No.
There's
Lo and
that's the
behold,
thing.
like
I mean, to be fair, you
And-
post like original dankness,
Yeah, I know. I do all
which
the time.
is unheard of on.
He adapted
animes.
one of my memes, so good. Good
So
content.
I watched his actual video, and it's like the first 40 seconds, which was what I had a thumbnail of up like a month ahead of time. It was almost to the letter his exact thing, except with by far worse editing and no memes in the background.
So by far just shit.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, because I made the opening 30 seconds just to sound exactly like him.
Look, the unknown.
And I was like, yeah, I was right, but no.
I don't have much karma, but I mean, every time I post, I am front page. Not every day. Yeah.
So, because he does the series with like what's in a fight or something, but he literally doesn't actually. He doesn't explain what's in a fight that because he says the point is to explain why it's so effective and why it's so good. And he's supposed to just analyze the themes of the fight. He literally just does a play-by-play commentary the whole time of the.
I mean, he sucks at that.
He hit him, and he hit him.
Shot a blast.
But
No, it's way less coherent than that. Like, literally, most of the time, a 5-year-old could explain it about as well as he does.
Yeah.
I think giving Mother's Bacon too much credit.
I watched it at times 2 speed yesterday. I just died laughing at one point when he said, in this scene, they switched to a stiff sketch style of animation to add drama. This is a thing that you could only accomplish in animation. I'm like, did you just say this animation style is an effect an animation you could only do in animation? When you break, I'm just sat there. I'm like, I'm dumbfounded. I'm like, it's just like, who would have thought this animated effect is something you can only do in animation?
And in Ed and Eddie, at one point, they ripped off their outline. That's only an effect you can achieve in animation.
You see this painting? You could only do this with painting.
You see this, the fucking outline. Yeah, I was about to say that. And then I just realized what you just said.
Yeah, they fucking melt when they ripped off their line.
And I was just dumbfounded. I'm like, surely he has to think that he's joking, right? Because they just sound so retarded. But like, see, I made my thing knowing full well that people make all these really crappy My Hero Academia videos. So I went out of my way to write like
almost all of them are from Manime Matt.
I hate how...
Hey, Plot, you're saying your video is better than Manime Matt.
I know it's gonna make me sound like a massive neckbeard, but I hate how popular My Hero Academia got.
That's fair.
I just hate that it spread to the Tumblr crowd.
That's what I'm saying. I hate how popular it got.
I think it's a portion of the fan base.
I mocked Tumblr 10 times in this thing.
The fan base kind of ruins it for me. The more they keep exposing me to it, the more cringier it gets. It's just kind of ruining the show for me in a way.
Just watch Plot's video. It's one of the best things ever, and will make you fall in love with it all over again.
Yeah,
it's literally just memes going on nonstop in the background with like a very serious deadpan voice.
I think one of my favorite My Hero
thematic breakdown of the fight.
I do say it is the best. What says he's going to put out a My Hero Academia video that's going to shit on all of people's, and I'm like, it's not going to shit on Plots.
I think my favorite My Hero is the one where they dub over All Might with Johnny Bravo. It's a good video.
I saw that. That was amazing.
Oh yeah, I love that. I saw. It got posted on Annie memes. That's how I found it.
Unknown. Were you able to get Snob to watch mine? I really want to see his reaction.
I haven't gave it to him yet. I'm going to try.
You need to. I'm like, I really want to see his reaction.
Oh yeah.
I think he'll sit there and be cynical, and then he's just gonna die laughing when it gets to the memes.
Dude, he's gonna die laughing when it gets to Ochako talking about Senpai and Kohai.
Okay, I was gonna say something. Oh yeah, what? He says your video is very, very trash. He also said he watched only 5 seconds of it.
I literally, in the first 5 seconds of it, I say, My Hero Academia is good.
Yeah.
While there we go.
You gotta put an idol in there to get his attention.
See, I find that hilarious because we usually chat when the new chapters drop.
Yeah.
I'm posting links to some of the videos involving Johnny Bravo.
It's only me. I'm going to hit a home run today. These are not should show that I love animals.
But here's the thing, like, I legit think I do a good thematic breakdown breakdown of the actual fight.
Here's the thing. I found this video before it became popular because it was uploaded to Animemes the moment it uploaded.
What video?
The Johnny Bravo one. I did not expect it to blow up the way it did. Like how big
It's a good meme. It's a good meme.
It is a good meme. It was.
It's a good meme, but I didn't expect it to go over 400,000.
When you make a meme people can relate with so much, it's gonna get with everyone.
Which is why I'm posting my next video on Animemes. To be fair, because of how much I'm loved on Animemes, I'm thinking about, should I just fucking make meme videos?
All right, so to like put a preference, I have throughout the whole video, I have this meme of Uraraka just being a giant mass of Fujoshi.
Yeah.
And then I take lines from the same voice actor as her from a different show about Fujoshis and then overplay it over her face.
I am so glad I told you to check out Kiss Him Not Me. Because that literally
like displaying the Tumblr logo in the background.
I'm gonna sound really American with this, but I refuse to watch the Japanese dub for My Hero.
Oh, I don't. I watch
just really
both,
love
so.
the English dub.
I
can't picture.
great.
Here's the thing. I'm so much of a weeb. I can't even watch the Japanese one. I have to watch the German one.
Oh no, that's bad.
I usually go with the Iranian dub.
Yeah, I'm such a purist. I watch German because then now it makes sense why they have blonde hair, blue eyes.
Is it gonna be like is it gonna be like Metal, where they're Japanese in the movie anyway, even though they're European?
I mean, here's the thing: All Might is the strongest hero, and we know this because he is white, blonde hair, and blue eyes. He has the superior genes. They keep talking about these superior genes throughout the whole show. Even what's his name? Todoroki's dad talks about superior genes all the time.
See, I kind of just want to point out the American, what was it, Captain Celebrity or something from Vigilantes?
Oh, yes.
Who's literally just Superman, except he's a lecherous cunt.
Yes.
I think
terrible at his job.
I think that stereotype has gone on for a really long time with, hey, let's make Superman, but make him a dick.
All right. So the guy's got like Superman-like powers. He like stops the building. He evacuates like 15 people from it, mostly just the women, and then in the building to the side, and it just lands on stuff, and you're like, what the heck, man?
It's one of those things of they made him obviously a joke about, well, kind of how Americans are now. Like he's obviously verified.
Pussy.
I find it interesting that
I don't see him eating soy.
I find it interesting that Snob would say that the world building in My Hero is bad because it actually has a pretty deep lore. If you look at
it, has
it's got a pretty well fleshed out world.
No. I linked that video.
I know, right?
He did not say it was bad. He said it literally has none.
Well, then he isn't fucking paying attention to it.
There is literally an entire side manga just talking about the lore to the show.
See, that would be like saying Dragon Ball doesn't have world building because I only watch the fight scenes.
No.
Okay, like Snob is hilarious, but Snob does not understand things like story structure, world building.
Okay, here's his explanation why he said it has no world building. Because it starts out, and then the whole show's talking about change, and by the end, the world is still the same, thus it has no world building.
He literally watched the first season.
People are slowly turning against heroes as it goes on.
No. That's the characters. He's talking about the literal world.
Yeah, he wants to have like
10
a giant...
9/11s?
Yeah, he wants a couple dozen 9/11s. That's all he wants. He wants to see like...
The world changes by the second fucking season.
The first season is so calm because that's setting you up. It's getting you invested in the characters. Then season 2 and 3 start the conflict. It's like he doesn't know how story structure works.
He's comparing the first season to the third season.
Like, we literally have worries of the school being shut down now, and he's sitting there like,
everything's the same.
One of my
Like,
big
you know
problems-
what's dumb?
One of my big
You
problems
know the part
is that they do have a formula that they go with a lot.
What? I didn't
Has
hear you.
anyone noticed My Hero's formula?
What?
Yeah.
My Hero's formula is introduce new thing, then go on a student exercise. Exercise goes wrong, and then heroes come in to help. It's been done every season.
I know.
Every fucking season.
I saw that as well.
Season 1, it was
I thought you were talking about Snob's formula. I was like, what?
No. Season 1 was where the villains invaded the school. Season 2 is where what did they do in season
Training.
No, I'm talking about when the villains invaded the second time.
Stain.
oh yeah,
they
the
were
city.
the hero
They're on
exercise.
internships. Yeah, internship. Something goes wrong.
Yeah. The internship, something goes wrong, and in season 3, it's the camp where the villains attack. It's been the same formula every.
So
fucking
well,
time.
the stain thing, it's kind of different because they went out of their way to find it.
Yeah, but it's still the same thing. It's like students are doing a student exercise, then it goes wrong. It'd be nice to see some.
You
change
get it?
to
It's
but the formula is
subversion.
terrible.
And
The formula is terrible, but I'd love to see them do something different.
Okay, next season is going to do something very different.
Because like with the whole fucking tournament thing, we've already seen this happen to a smaller extent in season
Are you
1.
talking about the overhaul art?
Yep.
Did Trump get a quirk? Does Obama bin Laden still live? And did Hillary join the villains?
Like
Hillary was
the
always-
overhaul
Yeah,
arc
like-
is a
That's a good arc. That's
yeah.
Yeah,
And
but
it's a
you know
pretty
what's dumb?
decent change from the status quo.
it's a pretty dark arc, all things considered.
Get it? It's
I mean, only if your name is Mirio or Night Eye.
Yeah, but
If you like watching people literally get obliterated into piles of blood.
Yeah, I feel pretty bad for Big
What was
Sis
that word?
Magne.
What was that word
I
we were
don't.
using? Melancholy? No, not melancholy. We were using...
Melodrama.
Yeah, that's just melodrama. Just like Berserk.
It's just
It's very,
melodrama.
it's very melodramatic. Yeah, like, do you know the other thing that was dumb that Snob said? You know, he's talking about how, like, if Eureka needs some money, why does she rob a bank? And I was like, I don't think she would do that with her character, just rob people for no reason.
This
Yeah.
is something that does need to be addressed. What is America like in My Hero? Because
It's All Might.
I think
No,
Everyone's just All Might.
I think they're gonna show that in the movie. The movie.
no,
takes
the
place
movie doesn't. If I remember correctly, the movie doesn't take place in
The
America.
I thought it was in like Hawaii or something.
Yeah,
Don't the flashbacks take place in America?
I thought so.
Here's the
I
thing.
think it's
Every show in anime always depicts America as like some of the worst fucking.
I like Yu-Gi-Oh's
And I love
depiction
it.
of Americans. Yu-Gi-Oh's depiction of Americans is always the same, and I love it.
Yep.
Bang.
Sandy?
you mean Oklahoma or
I am
Arizona?
American.
Oklahoma smash.
Here's the thing. Here, as much as they insult us, I just love the depiction of Americans because it's always
They
so
insult everyone.
Yeah,
too.
but here's the
Like,
thing: it's so
it's very
over the top and
and I love it.
hilarious that I just love it.
Well, see,
So-
like I keep remembering, so like, fucking Kekai Sensen when
Kekai
thinking about America in anime.
That was pretty interesting stuff.
Yeah,
They
or
did-
Bakuno.
I just always love American characters in Japanese.
Well, Kekai Sensen was literally just using weird aliens and stuff was just a really unique way to take on the idea of just the melting pot culture of
Yeah, I mean,
big
you portray the
city that's a
minorities
major
as weird Cthulhu-esque creatures.
a major immigration port right next to it. So
Oh,
And how they steal your organs and
Do
your
you think-
bodies and
do
your
you think
brains,
there'll be
take over your
more-
body.
Do you think the Japanese superhero craze will catch on? Because we've got One Punch and My Hero going on at the same time. Do you think we're watching the birth of the Japanese superhero
Oh yeah.
craze?
So plot. What do you think about the romance scene at the end of the Berserk 1997?
I don't watch Berserk, and I don't know anything about it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I hate myself, right?
Yeah. I haven't watched it either.
I mean,
oh man, I thought he would.
Oh, the superhero craze for Japan. I don't really think it's going to happen. I think you're going to see 3 or 4 like really good ones. But the thing is, Japan.
Ones. I want to see their equivalent to Dinosaur King or Bakugan. You know how
I mean their whole hero thing's
okay,
right?
Those were Japanese.
Yeah. I want to. Wait, wasn't Bakugan Japanese? Was it not?
Yeah, they were Japanese.
Yeah, they were catching on to the whole fucking Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh craze. I want to see what.
Once again, they were Japanese.
I know. I'm saying I want to see the terrible anime that will catch on to this trend. I want to see the bad ones.
So you want to see some like knockoff hero anime?
I want to see a knockoff hero anime.
Like every 5 years or so, they do a hero anime because they do have the concept of henshin.
I want to see the Duel Masters. I want to see the Duel Masters equivalent.
Okay, unironically, Sky High.
Tiger and Bunny. You can watch Tiger and Bunny.
Tiger and Bunny's kind of funny, but yeah, it's not the best.
It's kind of like a worse My Hero.
It's hard to watch. I watched all of it. It's hard to watch sometimes.
Like
wait a minute. I'm pretty sure ER said Tiger and Bunny nailed it.
Yeah, it's gonna be having some interesting concepts.
Yeah, but
so here's the trick. I just had it play in the background without watching the screen. That's how you get around the problem of Tiger and Bunny having terrible animation.
Duel Masters is so close to Yu-Gi-Oh! It's practically copyright infringement. I want to see that.
Oh god.
Yeah, but do you know what's better than Yu-Gi-Oh?
Pokemon.
Beyblade. Do you know that Moses had a Beyblade?
Beyblade was so stupid. That was
here's the thing.
The first plot. Do you know that Moses had a Beyblade?
I've had to explain to people why Beyblade was terrible, and I always go with this. There was a government organization that kidnapped someone at birth and then experimented on them so they'd be the best top spinner in the world, and then he still loses.
I'm not hearing a reason why it's awful.
There's literally a part in the show where they're talking about the history of like Beyblades, and they just show a part where Moses, where he separates the oceans with a Beyblade.
Yeah, I'm not hearing a part where this is awful. It just sounds epic.
It does sound epic.
Well, the old Beyblade was good. I haven't seen the new stuff though, because I know there's like
the new stuff doesn't fucking matter. The new stuff doesn't matter. The only thing that matters is the original.
It's spinning.
Hey man, you gotta let it rip.
Cool, though.
Then again, I love a shit show.
Did Hasbro's make Duel Masters?
Spinning
did Hasbro make Duel
Masters?
Let me
check Hasbro had the license to Duel Masters.
Do you remember Chaotix? You remember Chaotix like 4Kids?
Because Japanese companies have this brilliant idea.
I remember Chaotix. It was terrible.
Of just hand card games to Wizards of the Coast because they're doing such a great job with Magic.
Do you know what the worst fucking anime to come out in like the 2000s was?
What?
Spider Rider.
Spider Rider?
The Spider Rider was fucking god awful and no one remembers it.
What's Spider Rider?
I've never heard of Spider Rider. That probably shows
exactly. It got a 4Kids dub. It was a legit anime that came to America and no one remembers it.
I'm looking at it now. I definitely don't remember this shit.
It was terrible. It was so fucking bad. Like, it was the most generic anime plot you can think of. Like, kid's dad goes missing. Kid goes in the magical world to find his dad. Kid meets a fucking magical creature that knows his dad.
Oh my god, I'm looking at it right now. This looks so fucking generic.
It is. It is the most generic, cliched anime you can think of. Well, besides Sword Art Online, but that's just me.
I mean...
No, you could get more generic than Sword Art Online.
Yeah, Tokyo Ghoul.
Yeah.
No, you can get more generic.
Oh yeah, and his female friend is literally Misty from Pokemon. That's all she is. That's all I can describe her as. That's who she is. That's her character.
Oh god.
Oh my god.
For so long, I used to be like, I knew a lot of people that like Tokyo Ghoul, so like I felt like the only person on Earth that fucking like didn't get entertained by Tokyo Ghoul.
I didn't at all.
Oh yeah, but if you want to really just smile at how corny it is, look up the American theme for Spider Riders.
Oh god, I'm
It's
sure
so corny.
Do you remember like Ida 10 Riders?
I'll look it up.
Just don't bring up Death Note.
Yeah, but do you remember Ida 10 Jump?
I'm reading the newest chapter of My Hero right now.
I really would like to see a 4Kids death.
Oh, sweet! So we can finally talk about the newest chapter of My Hero.
I'm looking at. All right, there's those two. There's the.
I'm actually looking at
Tokiyami
myself. Spider Riders opening.
Is talking with that guy who can like mesh with black shadows, and he just says,
"Yeah."
I live in eternal darkness. It's like, so you two understand the majesty of the abyss.
Should we start opening the stream up to everyone now?
Here, click on this video. Watch this.
Sure, why not?
That's not the most 2000s anime thing you've ever seen.
This is like the greatest thing I've ever read.
Yeah,
it's literally a meme. Well, one of its dialogues is literally a meme. So I see you're a man of culture. It's literally a man of culture meme.
Also, later on,
someone please clip that so I can use that as my new man of culture.
Oh, I'm about to post it in the Discord. Just give me a second.
Later on, they get a little girl character in this show, so that's Digibro.
So I see you too.
How the fuck have we not even gotten to the fact that Tokyo Ghoul Re is getting another season in the fall? We made it all the way to Fairy Tail on that list.
No, we didn't even talk about Fairy Tail yet.
I'm surprised that Tokyo Ghoul still keeps getting seasons.
All I said is Fairy Tail, and then we moved the subject. We didn't even say
anything. Let's get back to what we were fucking talking about.
Dinosaur King.
So we got to talk about Craft Shore's favorite show.
Oh, no, wait, no, I did talk a little bit about Fairy Tail.
That's great.
I made fun of the fact that, like, two of the main villains of the last arc suicide.
I think you mean
the OVA was.
Hey man, you know, like Natsu, he's such a Chad. The villain's just gonna kill himself right in front of him.
Did you know the average harem, average harem MC is actually alpha male?
I got a deep question though. Do you guys consider Dinosaur King to be an anime?
I consider it to be great entertainment.
Because it was made in Korea.
Dinosaur King had like the old Pokemon cast, right?
Stuffy,
yeah, but it was made in Korea, so do you consider it to be an anime?
No.
I actually never knew it was made in Korea, to be honest.
Yeah, it was made in Korea. That's why the CGI is so shitty.
So, Stuffy.
I thought that was because it was CG.
It was probably made by the North Koreans.
See, Stuffy. Did you know the average harem protagonist is 6'4"?
Seriously.
According to Senpai's home, it is.
It was dirt.
Need some tall ass niggas.
I need to see some guidebooks on that shit.
I know. I was like, who the
like,
hell?
I know how fucking tall 6'4" is.
No wonder they're getting all the pussy.
It was dirt cheap to get the rights to Dinosaur
I'm like,
King.
who the hell in the harem fucking things are actually 6'4"? Because
maybe Darlington?
I can only think of a couple.
Honestly.
But
like,
the majority of them are around like 5'6" and 5'7" and 5'8".
Well, I could see Darlington being
pretty tall.
Being over 6 feet because he's
built
pretty tall.
Yeah.
And
I think he's the only one I could think of that's like, no, that dude's over 6 feet.
Yeah, because if you look at Mia's size compared to him.
I was going to go more with Centauria, who's half fucking horse.
Oh yeah, that's true.
I thought so. Yeah, yeah, it is literally the old Pokemon cast and Dinosaur King. Okay.
Yeah, it is. That was what.
Yeah, I thought the main character was like. Does the main character have Ash's voice?
They're all. Yeah. It was all just a big rip off of Pokemon, so they just reused the Pokemon cast.
Yeah. Jesus.
Tokyo
I remember
Ghoul.
watching when I was a kid. I even knew at the time, like, one of the main villains had, like, Jesse's voice from, like, the...
Yeah.
Tokyo Ghoul Season 2.
I was just like, holy shit.
Like, Dinosaur King
it's gonna fucking suck.
There's no synopsis. We can't even talk about the synopsis.
Well, like, Tokyo Ghoul's one of those shows, by the time Re got around, if you weren't reading the manga, you are so fucked. Because the first and second season skip key plot points.
Yep.
The only thing I ever liked about Tokyo Ghoul was the OVA Jack. That's about it.
The only thing I liked about Tokyo Ghoul was Tokyo Ghoul in minutes.
Oh, a Gigax video.
I don't know why Tokyo Ghoul was purely designed just to be as edgy as humanly possible, as far as I
I've got a
can.
question for you guys. How
But
do you
they
feel about,
didn't push it far enough to be funny.
How do you feel about the trend of people just doing this anime but ghetto dub?
Oh,
Wait,
it was funny at first. That got,
anime?
I'm
That
talking
got
about
old
just any
real
of those.
quick.
There's hundreds that exist for practically every series.
Yeah,
that got old
find it
quick.
stupid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just find it unoriginal, and it's always the same jokes no matter which franchise it is, and
I
I'm
know.
genuinely shocked.
Yeah,
It's
which
fucking
is why it's fucking dumb.
It ruins the good what it originally was.
It
Do you remember in
ruins the
Tokyo
bridging
Ghoul
to
when
me.
that old like agent guy is pointing out the ghouls dies?
It's kinda
and
like
you saw a ring on his hand, and he's like, "Oh my god!"
It's kind of like how
he had a wife?
there's so
Oh my
many
God.
abridged series that it actually ruins the.
Well, that was
Good
always the
abridged.
problem to begin with. It's like no one watched Pokemon Abridged, no one fucking watched Naruto Abridged because they're just.
Hey,
like,
I really
No.
liked Little Onyx's Pokemon Abridged.
Hey, Naruto
Until it was
Bridge the shit.
until like I think it was episode 20 when it just became dick joke after dick joke after
I think
dick
it was
joke.
bad from the start.
Okay, to be fair, Naruto Bridge was the shit.
Naruto Abridged was terrible. It's
It was
only
ter-
fondly remembered because people have nostalgia.
How do you guys feel about
No,
like,
it's only
I mean,
fondly
you're right,
remembered
though, but
because
still.
Little Karibo.
No, okay. Here's the thing. Before Naruto Abridged, there was dubbed Naruto.
Ooh,
And-
I gotta ask you guys this. This is a real question because a lot of people don't know about this, and I seem to be like one of the only few that remember this. Who watched the pilot episode to Hellsing Abridged? The
I think
pilot
I did.
episode is no longer up.
I've never seen it.
I've
Really?
never seen it.
The pilot episode has jokes in it that made it over to the first episode, but they're just references. So if you didn't watch the pilot, you wouldn't get the joke. In the pilot episode, Police Girl is raped by Anderson. And they
Wow.
keep the rape joke in the final one,
Really?
in a way, but the rape doesn't happen.
Oh.
Is that the time where he's like, you know what time it is, and it's like,
Yeah, rape. In the original, in the pilot,
Oh my goodness.
in the pilot,
No.
he actually does. In the
I'm
pilot,
just reminded of my video again.
in the pilot, he is about to kill her, and then she offers to have sex with him. So he rapes her, and that joke was in the pilot. But then it's like the pilot's just gone for no reason.
All right.
And I remember in the pilot they kept the one joke they kept from the pilot was the Twilight joke. Like that joke was in there, and the One Piece joke was in there.
All right.
Isn't
no,
like Takahata 101 like a big feminist guy?
no, we need to just show him like that clip, like the 2 minutes of clip at the end of my video that are just memes.
Oh, okay.
But I remember the
This is-
pilot
I don't-
released. The pilot released right around the time of the Obama second election.
See, I wouldn't remember if I saw it or not because I was in a drunken haze for like that period of time.
Yeah, it was around that time period when it released. It was about the same time that the Obama-Romney rap battle released.
Oh my god.
Because I remember watching them both
Yeah.
at the same
I
time.
thought that was hilarious. The Obama and Mitt Romney fucking rap battle. That was amazing. But
It released at about the same time.
But one thing I hated was their Donald Trump versus Hillary Clinton one.
I love how proud you are just to have so many Pornhub links.
But what I was saying is,
Oh my!
what I hated about the freaking rap battle one with Obama and not Obama, Donald Trump and Hillary is that it was so biased for one side. It was just,
Oh, yeah. The Hillary one fucking sucked because fucking Lincoln just didn't shit on both of them equally.
yeah, I know.
And he acted like Hillary was going to fucking win. And that just made me laugh when she didn't.
They all
Like, everyone
Now
acted like
look at
Hillary
them.
was going to win.
yeah.
I think even Disney made their animatronic in Hillary's image.
Oh my god.
They're like, oh fuck, we gotta change this shit immediately.
Should we watch it inside here?
I mean, we can.
What you watching?
Oh, we can. I'd just like to show some of the stupid memes that are in this video.
All right.
What is it?
It's the thing I made. It's It's.
I think I accidentally made it public. Oh, whatever.
That's oh my god.
Ooh, the Gorillas trans video. That was pretty good.
And I'm gonna.
For some reason,
The All for One fight in My
hand.
Hero Academia
I
is
don't know if I
probably.
like it or not.
Okay, I'm going to send the invite to all y'all. Fuck it.
Okay.
And once I send it, I'm gonna share screen because all you need to do is type this. Oh, Kardiamente. Killer Queen bites the dust left.
Yeah, I'll continue with Google.
No, you can't
Like
hear
you
it
need-
in there. You can only hear it once you come in here.
I know. It said It said you need to make an account,
Oh,
so I'm just gonna
okay.
make an account with Google instead.
Okay.
Oh no, something went wrong. Please try again. Well, I'm gonna try again.
Okay, well, while you are getting all that done, and as well as you, Heresy, Kevin, and
Okay, now I need the password.
we can talk about the next things.
What's the password?
You're here. It doesn't. What? You're in here. I don't see what the password.
Yeah.
What's that? Add a password to your account. Okay,
Okay.
sorry.
Tura marginal index 3. It's the return of the shoulder lolly.
Oh man. There's. Oh.
I swear, Index is the perfect example of like anime tropes that should still be a thing because those anime tropes are fucking hilarious.
It's literally like the perfect menage of what should be and what shouldn't be in a manga or in an anime at the same time.
Yeah.
It's like the weirdest fusion that both should and shouldn't exist at the same time.
Yeah.
And I'm still going to do that video, detailing doing the
history of the shoulder law.
No, well, yeah, that's a different video. But I was going to do a Index in a nutshell.
Like, Index is one of those shows that if someone said they thought it was absolute shit, I would go, yeah, I can see where you're coming from.
Yeah.
If someone said they thought it was one of the best things ever, I would go, yeah, I can see where you're coming from.
Okay, and here's the thing. You can't say that for Railgun, though.
Railgun's legitimately alright. That's the
Yeah.
thing. Or at least the second season is, because it's...
Yeah, because the first season is one of the worst things I've ever watched.
It's generic as it gets. It's just... It's
Like,
just... Ugh.
it exists.
It exists. There you go. That's a...
Railgun exists. Whereas Index is just so...
Stuffy, are you going to
weird?
join?
Huh?
Stuffy, are you going to
Oh,
join? As well
for
as
the
you, Kevin?
I never received the fucking thing.
I'm
It's
putting
in
it
the
Discord,
Google
then.
Hangouts.
I put it in Google Hangouts. I'll put it in Discord as well.
Alright. I mean, I've only watched his thing like 5 times, so...
Oh, shoot, that many times?
I mean, I watched it 4 times, so you one-up me.
Like, I know you Stuffy, you commented, what the heck did I just watch?
No, I commented, the fuck did I just watch? Get it right.
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, I'm just like, I thought he had already seen.
Y'all ready?
Yeah.
Everyone.
Oh,
Oh, whoops. I'm trying to fix this
We-
chat log thing. Oh, there
like
we
we don't have to watch the whole thing. I just want there's just
Which
some
part?
individual moments.
go. Which part then?
I would recommend like the last minute or so where it's just the memes
Yeah,
or
that-
no, go further back. It's the last.
right there.
Yeah,
Yep.
that there we. Because I feel like I made some of the best anime cracks that I've seen in a while.
Well, hello there, Mary Jane. It's your friendly neighborhood rape man.
Here, use one of these.
I'm fine, thanks.
I thought you might appreciate something for your runny nose.
I don't have a runny nose.
We both know that you do.
What an unexpected delight! A calm senpai who cleverly handles his stubborn co.
Be gone, fuck!
You wanna be an Air Force Ranger? You wanna live a life of danger? You don't wanna get raped by strangers? Think of a big black man chasing you!
Well, he's not racist.
Well, if you want arms like mine, you just gotta follow my training program.
Wow, really? That'd be great, Sandy. I can see me now.
She totally pulled my face into her boobs. Whoa, Chio's boobs are soft as pillows. Chio's boobs smell like lilac and berries. Chio's boobs rule.
Oh yeah, that's good. Look at those delicious men, so perfect. I could spend the rest of my days.
I will restore the working man to his rightful glory. I will dismantle this oppressive establishment board by board. I will saw the tables of tyranny in half. Gnaw at the ankles of big business. We will be so proud.
My slave diary. I didn't get a weapon today either. Joe even tried to set me up, but I was unable to seal the deal. My slave diary. Hope is an illusion.
What is
More
this?
cruel
From
than any
Aqua Teen
whip.
Hunger Force?
I can't take it.
No, that's from high school prison.
I long to be the ground
Oh, I forgot.
Everyone else gets punished. Why don't I?
It sounded like Mr. Meatman. Or
Good.
not Mr.
You stronger,
Meatball.
smarter than that. I shouldn't have to leave you with a milky booty hole. You know better.
I know.
Now what are we gonna do?
Go to school and get a real job.
That's right.
Thank you, Ray Man!
Don't thank me. Thank Ray.
No.
The fucking ending just... It has so little views.
I'm gonna just make like 10 more anime crack segments and just post that as a thing somewhere.
I was thinking of making
'Cause
a meme. I'm probably gonna make a meme and then title it "Your Video" because that's how my video got huge traction. Because I took advantage of the fact that I always get voted to the front page by making dank memes.
I just posted the "So You're a Man of Culture" comics part to the memes thing.
Hey, that's going to get taken down for A, being a spoiler,
yep.
I
and
know
B, not being anime.
But they put up manga things all the time on our memes.
They do. But those are dojins.
Oh, okay, it makes a difference then.
Yes, it does. Unironically, that makes a difference.
Yeah.
I literally just like, I see You're a Man of Culture, and I just literally posted
Hey, Dylan, you want to watch the full thing?
Is he even here?
Yeah, I'm still here. I'm just muted.
Let's see what people have been saying. I'm going to the comments.
Oh, no.
Hey guys, can you talk about the new NVIDIA? What the the NVIDIA RTX 2080 Ti cards.
It hasn't come out yet, or it's about to come out, so we're about to see some performance drops, which might be interesting. I mean, ray tracing is interesting because if ray tracing actually existed on graphics card, you wouldn't have to use the weird cube mapping that they did in the new Spider-Man game, which causes these small, tiny rooms to exist inside the windows of...
Well, I think I found out objectively your video shit.
Oh, really? Why?
Because
someone just asked if it was a Mother's Basement video.
No, our viewers dropped by 10.
Are you sure that's not the fact that
they can't? They probably can't hear anything.
No, they can hear it.
Can they?
Yes, I'm streaming through OBS. They
Look,
can hear it.
we did talk about like Spider Riders for a decent amount of time.
All right.
Firewriters. God, that intro looks so generic.
I'm gonna
too.
finish this. I'm gonna end this room now.
Yeah. Oh, the whole thing was the whole intro was supposed to be generic.
Yeah.
Like the first quarter is making fun of Mother's basement.
Yes.
And then just a clusterfuck after that.
All right.
And then he actually goes into a legitimate analysis. Unless you ask Rika, in which case he just says what's on the screen.
Yeah.
No, like Mother's Basement literally just says what's on the screen. Sometimes he doesn't even get that right.
I think.
No, Mother's Basement just goes
I'm back.
Goes off on tangents that randomly spoil like other shows.
I'm gonna look at the past comments and we'll be answering the comments from last podcast. Which got
Sorry, I wasn't saying anything. I was like feeding my tortoise.
800 views.
Oh shit!
Okay, never mind. It got 790. What the fuck? It was over 800 before. Is YouTube taking my views away?
It's just taking them right back and shooting them.
Possibly. I mean,
it actually does happen, but yeah.
Yeah, YouTube has been caught a couple of times pulling shit.
All right then.
So anyways, I gotta go now because like something came up.
Oh.
But I had a really good time.
All right then. See ya, man.
Take it easy, man.
Okay.
Okay.
No.
I'm gonna start asking the questions.
Okay.
Did you know that Terry A. Davis passed away? I don't even know who that is. Do y'all?
I don't even know.
I heard the name a few times.
Google that shit, yo.
I'm gonna Google it.
I'm just gonna assume it's that guy that from the we are number one.
Oh,
the We Are Number One?
yes. Okay, no, it's not.
Harry A. Davis is the crazy guy. The fucking black nigger.
The CIA nigger guy.
Yeah, I think he died recently. He was old.
Yeah, he did.
Like that's sad, but I mean,
he was old and crazy for a while. So
I was just going to say he's legitimately in a better place than he was.
Okay, I think
because like schizophrenia is scary shit.
I think YouTube changed their setup for live streams again because apparently doing this call is setting up a completely different live stream now.
Oh no!
Because if you look, there's a waiting for the unknown otaku in this.
What?
Oh my god! Because if you look at my screen, which I'm sharing to everyone.
Oh gosh, that would explain why it it dropped.
That's fucking stupid. All right then.
Are people?
Did you know that Terry A. Davis passed away?
It still says it's the same live stream for me.
No, there's multiple going on. There's literally one that is waiting, and then the one I have.
Well, on my end, it just shows this one.
Right here, watch. I can see we're in this one, and then over here, there's one right here saying waiting for the unknown otaku.
I think that's just like something left over from one of your old ones because
Nope, it says waiting in September 14th, and it's still going. I don't know what the fuck's going on.
Because on my end, it only shows this one going.
Yeah,
and it has 9 viewers.
Same. All right, I think we should just move on.
All right, yeah.
Yeah. Next show.
I'm trying to cancel it.
You know, I was pretty sure. I'm looking at the comments from the previous video. I was pretty sure I typed up one this morning. Into the question. It's not there, so I'm just like.
I mean,
how long?
I'm trying to see. They're like.
How long do you think Crunchyroll has until they file Chapter 11?
Wait, what was the question?
How long do you
They've
think
already
Crunchyroll
been.
has until they file Chapter 11?
I don't think they'll have to because when it comes to these streaming services, they're usually bailed out by other corporations or the government. So
Well, they've already been bought up.
Yeah, but there's a difference between being bought out and bailed out.
Yeah.
I don't think they'll go bankrupt unless like they stop getting subscriptions at a large.
Well, right now, the company that owns them is just buying stuff up that's kind of got a following. Like they are buying up old Nicktoons. And like the 2011 Thundercats. They're doing what they need to do to get people of a certain age range.
Oh, are
buying
they owned by
subscriptions.
Verve?
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
They're never going to go out of business because I have Verve just for like Thundercats and shit.
I've been thinking about getting Verve, even though I watch my shit illegally anyway.
All right then.
Well,
how I don't know who Terry A. Did you see who Terry A. Davis is?
The CIA nigger. guy.
Yeah, we
gotta run
just
them
talked
over.
about that
They
shit,
glow,
dude.
They glow in the dark, and you gotta run them over.
CIA? What?
The glow in the dark CIA niggers. Look up the Mr. Medicare video on it.
Yeah, it's really a sad thing because the dude's was an actual fucking genius.
He was a genius until schizophrenia kicked in. And he went
Yeah,
crazy.
like it's really sad when you start breaking it down. Okay, next anime on the list.
Sorry.
We made it all the way to Index.
How bad is High School DxD anime season 1 to season 4? Also, how's
terrible.
the visual novels good or bad? Good
I
or
don't know
trash?
what that is.
Are we asking how's the plot or how's
Wait,
the plot?
is he asking if it's trash or if it's enjoyable?
He's
Because
saying how bad is it?
It's pretty bad.
it's pretty bad.
I think he wants to
Like-
explain why.
There's really not much explanation. It's bad.
Go watch.
Its plot is fucking stupid.
Yeah.
I can't really speak because I haven't seen it like all the way. I've only seen season 1 and I think part of season 2.
Same, and they weren't good.
Like everything it starts to do right, which is what people constantly bring up, is the stuff it does right. Doesn't really matter because it does the same shit wrong. But if you're talking about a source of entertainment,
Okay,
if you like a shit show, it's great.
we got a comment from a troll called Plot Progressor B. It said, Cody told me that his website was supposed to be a place for reviews where there are not cringy nerds, only to find that he's a cringy nerd. Now I don't know what to trust.
Anyone who spurgs out about someone wanting narrative consistency is a fucking nerd.
Wait, what do you define narrative consistency?
All right, so we talked about Dragon Ball not having power levels being kind of dumb, and he got like super up in arms saying that no, it's all super logical, it's all super narratively consistent.
It's literally just so they can fight the next villain. That's the only reason
exactly.
I
That's what we
even-
were taking. That's our point.
Even better was my point was by Battle of the Gods, the Earth should have been destroyed just by them throwing punches.
I would say the biggest plot hole when it comes to power levels is both Frieza, how he gets boost, and how Android 17 gets his power boost.
No,
of
it's Roshi.
Frieza race, and well, no,
It's Roshi.
like Roshi still isn't beating the shit out of people. He's just defending himself.
No,
pretty well.
Roshi.
I know. I see
Yeah,
his.
but
It was just defend.
he's got the biggest growth.
But what I'm saying is, when it comes to
He went
Frieza
from
and
a
the
power level
androids,
of 160
No, we're
to
talking
fighting
about
people
when
with
Master
billions.
Roshi unlocked Ultra Instinct.
no, he was just dodging. That's instantaneous movement, and anyone can do it, and that's always how it's been. But
No, I thought only Goku could use instant transmission.
instantaneous movement is different. But what I was saying is, the biggest plot hole involving power levels is the fact that Frieza randomly gets a Frieza race multiplier that came out of nowhere and makes him extremely broken. And the fact that now the androids, it's been retconned to where they have an android multiplier when originally they were just supposed to be at the same power level forever.
Yeah, how does an android train anything?
Well,
I mean, I'm
apparently
still.
their android parts enhance their human training.
Yeah, they're basically they're cyborgs, not androids.
Oh, because Toriyama can't write.
It's not Toriyama's fault. It was the translator's fault. In the Japanese version, they're called artificial humans.
Plot Progressor B, do you know guys mean anything when you speak words? Do you guys mean anything when you speak words?
What are words is my response.
I don't even know. He says,
I'm
"Do
sorry,
you
I'm not
guys
intellectual. I'm not smart enough like OneManCast.
Yeah. Do you guys mean anything when you speak words? I have no idea.
Only when I'm being anti-Semitic.
Yes.
That's the only time we're serious.
That and when we're
I
talking about
disavow.
women.
That's when
those
I'm not serious.
That is
It could
all
always be
the
worse.
questions. Oh yeah, someone said, "Damn,
Yeah.
so many fallacies."
Maybe we should get back to.
Okay, I was just getting through the questions.
Oh.
All right then. Do y'all want to continue or not?
I mean,
To be honest, I've got to bail soon because my dinner is gonna be.
Yeah,
and we're at 8 viewers.
To be honest.
All right, we can finish this up real fast if you want. Or wait, how many?
Yeah.
Holy shit, there's a lot.
Oh no.
Oh, you
Yeah,
guys were gonna talk about all that shit before I hopped in here? Oh, damn! I'm so sorry.
All right. So
I didn't see just how much there was. I don't think.
How many do you think come out every season?
About 70.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys have been talking for 4 hours just about that.
I've only been here for 8
Like
hours.
even speed running it, where you say a sentence or two.
You'd still be here a while.
Yeah.
It says off air on my end.
It's been saying the same thing for me.
No, that's
now.
for this. Because,
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Because I do the Google Hangouts of a different stream, and that's why it's doing that. Yeah.
Oh, plot. There's going to be 3K movies in the fall.
Oh,
I think that's a sign for the master race to rise again.
It's literally nothing but like really high quality animation set to nothing.
To be fair, it's really, really high quality animation.
You guys can invite me on. You guys can invite me on these streams again when One Punch Man season whatever comes out.
So in 2020.
Yeah.
20 billion years from now.
Oh no.
Oh yeah, and with One Punch Man, I prefer the Japanese cast.
Unironically, it's 2020 when it's being released, so that's all a few years down the line.
I would say you're probably right in using that cast for the show.
The Japanese cast is just better. I think Saitama's
They
dry
nailed the
humor
dry
works
humor better in that.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was gonna say.
Soka.
Saitama's dry humor just works
Like,
in Japanese.
You lose almost nothing inside like the My Hero between the dubs and the subs.
Preferably when Saitama talks, I would like if they got someone that talks more like me casually, where like you barely have any emotions with your
That's
casual talk.
erased, and Digi says that's bad.
I think Saitama had a little bit too much emotion in his casual conversations.
Yeah. All right.
All right, I think I'm done.
Yeah, I think we're good.
We could probably do this specific thing some other time, because this is a lot more than I thought.
Oh, unknown. I was gonna say I think I have your video from earlier this morning when I put out that comment on your thing, and it says 812 views.
That's my big problem with anime in
take
general.
away views from you.
Yes,
that's my big problem with anime in general. It's just oversaturated and it's full of knockoffs, but they call it genres over there.
Because I was celebrating when my video got over 800 views. I'm like, wait, what? How did it get less than 800 now?
I mean, how many police procedurals are on TV right now?
All right.
Hey, I don't like them either.
See, it kills me seeing how many trashy police procedurals come out each season. Because I like the concept of the stories, but they're also poorly made.
Anything with CSI should be over by now. Like, CSI has been going on for far too long.
Same thing with Law and Order.
Is Law and Order still going?
Yes.
Oh my goodness. What's the other one? Criminal Minds.
Is that still going? It lost all of its cast. How is it still going?
They just add a new cast member, and they just
I don't even know. Like, the only police procedural I've ever really liked was Psych, and that's because it was more of just a fucking parody of...
Psych's Psych's brilliant.
Psych
It's great.
is amazing.
If I'm not mistaken, didn't Psych get canceled because of something?
No, it got
on the
13
cast
seasons.
mates?
No, it got
Oh.
7 seasons.
Yeah,
What? No, it got more.
Didn't it get
Yeah.
canceled because of something to do with one of the castmates? Like they did.
No,
something.
Psych got a lot of seasons. Let me look this up.
Yeah, it got 7. That's
I
That's a
think
lot.
I think it got canceled before its story arc wrapped up, though.
Ooh, I can't wait because
no,
apparently-
it wrapped
it
its
literally-
story arc.
It did.
I can't wait.
And it
because
never
there's-
really had much.
I can't
Of
wait
a, it never
because
really
there's-
had a story arc to begin with. Let's be fair.
I can't wait.
They had a few different story
I
arcs.
can't wait because it's more ReZero OVAs coming.
You're right. It had 7 seasons, and it's 7 glorious seasons.
What they would do for story arcs is they would introduce something and then it
Or
would
8.
slowly carry on episode to episode.
It had a few running arcs that didn't last too long, and it had the overarching theme of Sean just not wanting to grow up,
Yeah.
and that was about it. There was never a serious overarching theme to the show, though.
There was a few multi-part episodes.
Those multi-part episodes are actually amazing.
Yeah.
Like, this isn't. I'm not criticizing it. I'm just saying, like, I actually enjoy the fact that there's no long-running arcs in this show.
I think one of the shows that I really loved was Castle. I liked that show.
I haven't seen Castle. I've heard.
Was that
okay
the one
things
where they saw where the dude was a mathematician?
No, no,
think-
Castle is the
Alright,
one where
I
the
think I'm
writer
done.
joins the police department.
I think I'm done with this conversation now.
Yeah.
Everyone.
This asshole writer joins the police department.
I will say it again. Josuke, Higgy, Shiggy, whatever. I'm fucking tired. Can you bring Cody back?
What's Cody?
Cody from Anime Outsiders.
Oh, we do need to get him back on sometime.
I mean, if you guys got $200, you can get Monkey back on.
Oh no.
Oh, just
You got $200.
Just be Stanford, you know.
I mean, honestly, if like Monkey would show it also for $200, that would be awesome.
I
that
mean,
would.
Monkey did it before. Just give him $200.
He did.
Who was it that
Stanford.
gave him $200 to go on the BSA again?
It's
Flutter,
Stanford.
Flutter in his podcast.
I don't know who
It's
gave
not
him the
Flutter.
money, but it was for Flutterbutter's podcast.
Well, he didn't get. I don't think Flutter gave him the money, but
No,
like,
it's not Flutter.
he
because
was
it
in
co-
charge of the podcast, I believe.
No, what I'm saying is definitely not Flutterbutter because the name is Stanford, and for one, I know.
Oh no,
Flutter.
I know he didn't. I know he didn't give Monkey the money, but it was
okay.
Flutterbutter's podcast.
Yeah.
Oh, but yeah. By the way, Monkey unlisted the video where he promoted the podcast. I still have it, but he unlisted it.
I mean, I can kind of understand because the BSA is kind of deliberately terrible.
I love Monkey's analysis of it. He's like, it's so bad, but everyone knows it's bad. And I'm like, okay. Monkey.
Like Flutter was
That doesn't
surprised that we
make
even had
any
3
better.
topics to talk about.
yeah. I don't buy that whole everyone knows it's bad and it's supposed to be bad. I think it's just bad, and they're going with the whole ironic tipping of Fedora.
Yeah, it's like, oh yeah, no, it's definitely bad, guys. It's definitely terrible. We're acknowledging this not because it's irony, because
Here's the thing: like, if they welcomed Monkey on and then it turned into a complete shit show where they talked about lollies and shit, I would have been fine with that. But no one talked about anything. Everyone
They
got
literally
really
was
quiet.
all just trying to think of a conversation
Yeah.
the whole time. Which
Yeah.
actually made them not talk about anything.
They didn't talk about anything the whole fucking time. Like, they wasted the Monkey opportunity. He was
Yeah.
there. Fucking
That's
talk
why we
to
make
him.
sure we have 3 or 4 people to make fun of. Did you, bro? For an Everworld.
an easy one. Let's be
Mother's
real.
Like,
Can at least
all
talk about it.
Flutter had to do was talk about what's relevant at the moment. There's
You're
your
asking for
conversation.
competency.
Have
with
you
Flutter.
listened to Flutter?
I
Flutter's
know
like,
Flutterbutter. I fucking know him personally.
oh gosh.
He always fucks this shit up.
Me and Dylan have had a lot of personal experience with Flutter.
Flutter's
But you might
amazing.
want to end the stream before we end up shit talking Flutter.
All right, I'm gonna end it. Everyone say goodbye.
Bye.
Bye, everyone.
I hope you all burn in.
Everyone make your outro. I meant.
I did. I hope they all burn in. What?
I did.
I
All
mean,
right. And I'm the Unknown Otaku signing off. See you later, man.
But yeah, with Flutter.